Oh,
This nigga started screaming?
It's on Discord.
Hold on.
Yo,
What's up, Big Gucci third leg?
what's going on, my brother?
Nice to meet you, dude.
What's going on, bro? How
Hey,
you?
good man, good. You know, we're gonna get into everything, but you know, there's a lot to talk about. And look, dude, I just want to first off say thank you for taking the time to come on my stream. I know obviously the internet's exploding right now with what's going on, and you know,
Definitely, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Even letting me even come up here, you know what I'm saying, to talk about my situation, talk about my truth. Because at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying, like, you're a man. So I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, being a man too. And also reaching out to me,
Tell
you know
y'all
what I'm saying,
think he's
to see about
guilty?
the situation, to bring it to light, you know what I'm saying? Because this is a very, very, very serious situation. I'm talking about this is ending people's career. This is really even some people's lives.
Nigga should have won truth.
Yeah.
And, you know,
No,
we're
y'all
spreading
niggas
awareness
should-
on everything today.
100%.
So I appreciate
100%, man. And again, I'm glad that you know how serious the situation is. You know, it's not like a little thing we brush off here. You know, obviously, man, I know you're in this industry a lot. You know, a lot of people know who you are, and like you said, it's career and also life threatening. You know what I mean? You know, so it's great. Can you do me a favor? Can you possibly flip the phone horizontal?
Cool.
No. Yeah, just turn the phone so we can see you better. Yup. But swipe down the phone and turn the lock thing off.
My bad. I got my sister working.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay, man.
All right, bro.
This the
So you
Adin
talk to
jeans,
me where
right?
you
What
want to
you mean?
start because there's
Oh my
so
God,
much
it's
questions
Fred.
that I'm going to
Y'all are
ask
so
you
gay.
and the world wants to
Y'all
know.
are
And
gay.
look, man, I just want to
Son,
make
what
things
he
easier
got
for you.
that
And
I
then I
don't?
heard that you want to add some girls in a bit too. We could do that.
I also have some of my friends, that's saying coworkers that I've done
Y'all were supposed
many
to
of my
answer that.
content and
Y'all
scenes
were
with.
not
So you know
supposed
what
to
I'm saying,
answer
like
that.
it's not just from my point of view, it's also
All right,
from
there's a good question.
everybody's
I'm
point
at.
of view. First things first, I definitely want to speak out on everything. I'm actually very, very, very apologetic to my fans and my supporters and to everyone for one, even being silent for 3 days was a lot for me. I was going through a lot of hate, depression, which, you know what I'm saying, we all go through on a daily basis. The reason I stayed silent for 3 days is because one, when I first found out about it, I literally went straight to get tested. Like, I cannot play about that. Like, this is something that literally, like, yes, consecrate. I'm a porn star. But,
What?
you know what I'm saying? Like, you make great content, you sell it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is our job.
Nah, this nigga might be
Why would I not
guilty.
be taking care of myself? One.
Tell
So
you might be
when I
guilty.
first found out about this whole, you know what I'm saying, a whole situation blowing up, I strictly went straight to get tested. Even right now, I'm still currently still waiting on my results. My results will be in by tomorrow. So tomorrow,
Wait,
you know what I'm saying, we could definitely hop on the stream again.
he don't know?
Literally, I have no problem showing my whole results to the world. Because at the end of the day, like, this is like safety. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this
You
is
don't
something
even know if you got it yet.
What the fuck?
Definitely.
Then
I'm
these-
cool with that. We could
What's
do
what's
we
the
could do
point
the
of
live
this,
results of your STD test tomorrow. I'm cool with that.
Tomorrow's going to the stream.
Tomorrow, yeah. But look, man, I'm already knowing how serious you took that. You know, you got in the lab right away. You took the test. You did the precaution. You did all the stuff that you needed to do. You
Wait, so you
professionally
never got
handled
tested
that.
before this?
And I'm
Nigga,
sure that
like, what the
people
fuck?
that you've worked with would really
Honestly
appreciate that.
Right. Just like you said, because literally it's crazy. It's like you can't say that I'm spreading something when, for one, two. She stated that I've been spreading HIV and HIV since 2021, which definitely was false. I have proof right here. I have my testing from 2023 of my HSV. So, Aiden, you might not know this, but 2 out of 3 people in the world have HSV1. You do know that, right?
No, so no. Can you explain
No,
that?
we know that. I know
Okay,
that.
so with HSV1
It's like cold sores.
I want to say like a kind of like a
Oh.
beginners. So cold sores,
Yeah.
even
Not
even
effects,
sometimes
Chad.
like even
I
people
know, thank you
even
for
born
15
with it,
months.
you know what I'm saying? But this is more so like cold sores and stuff like that. And I'll show you my results too here as well. My bad. I'll actually type it up for you. My bad. I don't know if you can see my screen, y'all.
I'm gonna zoom
Just
in.
so
Yo, dudes, thank you for the sub.
Can you
Just not fit with.
lower
Next question for
lower
us, bro.
lower the
Let's go to the
brightness just a
stream.
little bit?
Sorry.
To all my females in the chat, are y'all taking this bill down?
I'm pulling up my results right now.
I'm sorry. I'm not marketing no more.
Okay, boom.
You know I got a question though, right?
Okay. Okay. Yep. I can see it. So it says here. Yep. Scroll down a little bit. I see it. Yep. Collected. And it says non-reactive and negative.
Yeah, non-reactive. He's good.
So you see, if it says negative, of course that means you do not have it.
What are you positive for? What is that?
Can you read that?
It says you're positive for HSV1.
Yes.
So what is that? Can you explain what that means?
So positive for HSV1 means you not have herpes. It means you have had probably like a cool sore, more so stuff like that. And this is very common.
HSV1 is really not shit, Chad.
Right.
2 out of 3 people in the world have HSV1.
Let me just look it up so I can.
Most adult stars, they do not test for HSV1 in most tennis shoes. Guess why?
Right. Yeah, it says, I'll just read the statistic. It says globally, an estimated 64% of the people under 50 have HSV1, which is the main cause of oral herpes.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. Where are your HSV1 herpes now, if you don't mind me asking? Does it show up? How does that work?
I've not had like an outbreak or anything like so. But I say like if it was to anything
ever
wrong,
had a cold sore or a bump on your lip,
Got
9 times out of 10 you have HSV1.
How often do you have an outbreak?
I've never had a bump on my lip, unless it was like a mosquito bite, nigga.
I can't even recall. I haven't had an outbreak in so long.
But anyways, that is just on here. That's not genital herpes, correct?
Like I ain't gonna lie, like what he's saying is true. Like, bro, it's normal for people to have HSV1. I don't know if I've had it. I gotta look at my STD results from when I got tested. I doubt I have it, but bro, it's really normal. Like you usually get it in cold weather, shit like that. Like you can get it by smoking, passing blunts. You can get it from kissing. You can get it from all types of shit, bro. Like if you smoke and pass blunts and shit, you feel me? Like,
also to kind of backtrack on everything, me and Danae filmed on February 10th.
Smoking with somebody.
When we filmed on February 10th, Danae did not show me a new test. She did not show me a previous test.
Curable, right?
She never even showed me a test.
It's not curable.
I was wrong as a consequence.
But it doesn't kill you. It doesn't harm you. It's not
working with her. But just knowing how
desperate
she sounded, how eager she was. She said she needed money to make for her.
Don't put that shit on me.
Bro,
she said she needed to make money for her mom. I really just wanted to make a lot of content. So as y'all see, me and Danae shot 4 videos that day. The first video, nothing. As you see, I have nothing. I have no reactions. I have no marks. I have nothing. As we started to film, constantly filming, we filmed 4 scenes. On the last scene, of course, when she's orally, you know what I'm saying, like she's giving me oral, but like it's very aggressive. Sometimes her teeth might start scratching me, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. We filmed 4 scenes.
He guilty.
and you trying to tell me the first time, you know what I'm saying, we ever did anything, you saw a bump and didn't say nothing?
I understand what you're trying to reference here. And again, so what do you believe is obviously she's still a victim. She showed that she has it. So what do you believe is what happened to her? What do you think? You think it was somebody else who gave it to her? Can you explain what do you think that happened to her?
I'm going to be very 100% honest. And as a man, we all know, even as content creators, yes, we, you know what I'm saying, we might have, you know what I'm saying, like had sexual relations done with work, but it's like after work, what happens? We meet other regular people, we, you know what I'm saying, have other regular sex, which is uncommon for, which is undocumented. This girl has been on many countless of shows, been with many countless of men. I can't even name them.
Facts.
But it's like, I'm sorry, but it's like you're backtracking into one dude that you didn't even show no test results.
Right.
And I showed you 2, my proof. And also 2, I'm waiting tomorrow. As soon as my results come, the whole world will see. Everybody will see.
100%. We could do it.
And it's crazy to. Okay, I'm sorry, bro.
No. I want to hear your thought. What were you saying?
I want to hear what you said.
No, I was gonna say we could do that tomorrow. You could show your tests tomorrow. But we were to say, you know, it's crazy, bro. What were you about to say? You know, it's crazy.
You know what's crazy? It's like a lot of situations like this happen with a lot of young black creators. You know what I'm saying? This ain't happen to white, Asian, you know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody, but it's like you never really understand until like you really put in the shoe. It's like a lot of people would really pray on your downfall and stuff like that. But I really appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for bringing this to awareness. Like a lot of people are making this entertainment, but then again, it's like a lot of people's health have been, you know what I'm saying, seriously put at risk. Like I'm getting calls from numerous people spreading rumors, spreading false allegations, accusations. Like, it's crazy.
Well, you know, of course, bro. Thank you for coming on. And again, I want to have the other side on as well. My question to you is this. The reason why I brought you on is because I've had sexual relationships with somebody who were to be having sex with you. And I wanted to have you come on here and clarify that. So have you ever had sex with Sky Bree?
I ain't never heard that girl. I don't know that girl. I ain't never met that girl.
Good.
I don't know.
Good. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Then we just cleared me and Sky. Sky's clean and we're as clean as a whistle. That's great. So
you good, my bud. You good.
So what about Danae? I know Danae. I saw a clip about Danae and this girl. Can you speak on the Danae situation?
Man, time like when we did content was so long ago. So it's like I honestly, I'm not saying Danae gave nothing, but like I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay. What about, there's this girl named Lil Dead Janet. Do you know who that is?
Sorry, say that again?
Janet. I know you have 3,000 bodies. I know it's kind of hard to like articulate which girl I'm talking.
That's cap.
If
I'm gonna get like, even the 3,000 bodies thing, like, it's like everybody believes everything. Like, I could say I got 5,000 bodies. Like,
but let's be real. You obviously don't have a lot of bodies. That's okay though, as long as you're clean about it and you're actually taking tests. You take tests. You just took a test. You just show me you just took a test. So it's like, sex is sex, and it's good to have sex. I know it's your job and stuff, so I know you constantly have to be making sure you're clean and stuff like that. Yeah, I just the reason. Do you know about this Janet girl, Lil Dead Janet?
I never heard her name.
Okay.
Wow.
No, my boy Max, he just texted me and said, please ask about Janet. I asked.
Max, she's trying to market.
Yeah, she's good. Okay.
I mean, like there's literally tons of girls like this. Like, you telling me she's the only girl? Like, there's tons of girls that's literally like spoke about it. Said Gucci Third Leg never gave me anything. When I worked with him, it's always been good vibes, good content. He had the test. With her, I had a test. She didn't have a test. Like, it's crazy how, you know, saying as a young black man, it's like you're always gonna take the downfall. But
the last specific girl I'm gonna ask, Ashley G. Do you know who that is?
Oh my God.
She's a girl from Miami. She's a Cuban girl. Bad little Ashley G. Bad little she go.
You got a picture of her?
I do. Give me 1 second.
Oh, this thing is weird.
Give me 1 second.
This thing is weird.
Also, to Adin, I'm about to have these girls also to come on here to talk to you real quick.
100%.
Oh, it's weird.
No, I don't know, Shawty.
Okay, you don't know Shawty.
I don't know, Shawty.
Okay.
You know, like,
Exactly
there's also a few other things I always want to talk about too. So
whatever you want to talk about, let's have an open discussion. If you'd like to add the girls in now, I'm gonna.
Even with the whole content situation, like porn, OnlyFans content, I'm done with everything.
Oh, so you're retiring as a porn star? You're done.
Gucci's Third Leg is retired. I'm done with everything because for one, it's like,
they're retiring.
Man, like,
retiring
when I first got into content, like, I was doing it, you know what I'm saying, like, just for, you know what I'm saying, like, for the money, of course, and, you know what I'm saying, like, just for the excitement it brought me at work. But just knowing how much situations, how much, you know what I'm saying, like, how much it's, like, kind of, like, it's affecting other people around me. It's, like, I personally, like, I don't care how much money I'm making off this. I personally would, you know what I'm saying, like, rather just lead a more peaceful life where it's, like, you know what I'm saying, really.
Hey, hello, can you hear me? Yo. Your mic. No, your mic. Okay, try to fix that really quick.
Oh, his mic's
Maybe hang
muted.
up and come back.
His mic's muted.
I'm about to add academics. He said he's about to say fuck all this shit and ask the real shit. So Ac about to join up.
Carry.
Are you muted? Are you muted? Yo,
No.
try hanging up and coming back in. Tav, send a text for him to hang up and come right back in,
Yo,
please.
you know, Ac's the instigator. He's finna Ack is finna clip farm. Ack is finna clip farm. Yeah, y'all niggas know Ack. Ack is clip farming his ass off, nigga.
Yeah, hang up
That
and go
nigga
back in.
is clip farming.
So, Rat, before Act get in there,
Let's see here.
you think he got it?
I ain't gonna lie. Based off what I'm
just-
hearing, I genuinely don't know.
He's
It's
gonna
like a
wanna add some
50-50.
girls in, so
He
I'm
sounds
gonna add,
guilty in a lot of
academics.
places, but in a lot of places,
Yo, can you hear me?
It really sound like he didn't give it to her. So I don't know.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm not
we
gonna lie,
good.
it makes
there we
sense
go.
when you
Okay,
tell
do you
him
have the
something.
girls that you want to add in the Discord?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yo,
Your
I
mic
think
broke
he got
again.
it.
I don't know what's
Mother-
going on here. Your mic
Tell
fucked
y'all
up
think he's
again.
guilty, or y'all think that he cool? You feel me? Run a poll.
Is there a way
There we
that
go. It's good. It's good.
If he don't show up tomorrow, he got.
What were we gonna say?
I'm about to
But not gonna lie, bro. A
Send,
guilty
send
nigga
your
would have been defending
Discord. Send the
himself,
Discord
though.
of the
He
girl
waited.
to Tav. You guys have his
That
number.
makes sense.
Send it,
yeah.
and he'll add them in. He'll add them in.
So her Discord link.
Innocent or
Send it
guilty,
to
Chad?
Tav. Send whatever you
He
send the
might be
Discord stuff to
innocent,
Tav,
though.
and
Like,
he's
he
gonna
really might
send it
be.
to my buddy Prismel, and then Prismel's gonna add her in here.
So if he
You're just gonna
innocent,
I'm
bro,
gonna
what's
create
gonna
the
happen to
group,
the
and you're
girl,
gonna have
bro?
to
Can't
join
you
a
sue
new
her?
call.
Nigga, I mean,
Yes.
yes, he
Defamation.
can.
She
This
can
girl
definitely
I'm
sue her
inviting
for
you to.
defamation of character.
Yes,
Defamation
absolutely.
of character of death.
Bro, but you gotta understand though, bro, what he said wasn't a lie. Like he literally said, he's like, bro, she's had sexual intercourse with hella niggas after me, all types of shit. You feel me? That's not a lie.
Facts.
What is Ola Watusin guilty?
That's not a lie, Chad.
And he was saying like she was.
Okay, now
going
just send the
aggressive on it,
girls'
so she might have,
profiles
bit the skin
to
off.
Prismel, and he's gonna add them
I
in.
know that shit.
And
hurt.
now just send the girls' profiles to. I don't know why there's an echo.
Oh yeah, that's probably me.
Oh yeah, Axe here. Big Axe is here.
Get my camera on and shit.
I,
Feel me?
I like the Halloween setup.
Come on, man. Big act in the building, man.
Gucci,
Yo,
Gucci, this is
Axe
Act
is crazy.
to help clear things up because he's gonna start. You know, it's academics. It goes everywhere.
All right, man. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how they try to slander a black person.
They trying to slander a black man.
Yeah, black man.
I know, man.
Right,
You can hear me?
He's guilty.
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
This
brother,
nigga is guilty.
listen. I'm just here to, you know, get some clarity for the, you fucked the game up with this one, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Niggas been whacking off to some of these hoes for a long time. Niggas, I'm keeping it a beat.
Nigga, bro. Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like a lot of my friends, they've been flying out OnlyFans bitches for a long time. They call me nervous. Like niggas just call me like, yo,
You kinda
this
look
is
like
like
Travis
game
Hunter.
7 nervousness. Brother, let me just, I know you laughing, but I gotta ask. Brother, you ain't gonna sit up here and tell me that shorty bitch your dick. Niggas said they seen a goddamn pimple the size of Mount Everest on your dick. No homo. Come on, bro. Like, so you tell me that was just random?
All right. For one,
Oh
there's no
my
pimple.
god.
As you see, there's a cut. Literally, it's damn near like the size of a like a little ass.
Oh my god.
What, there's a lesion on your
Oh
penis,
my
brother.
God.
Like,
Wait,
listen.
can I see it?
No. Whoa. We can't-
Oh,
Wait, look.
Switch,
No,
my
no,
nigga.
no,
I know. I'm gonna look it up. Let me look it up. Let me find the picture of it. Hold on.
This dick?
yo,
Let me show you
Axe
something.
is-
He asking,
Nah,
can I
I'm gonna
see
show
it?
you.
Loki, hide your screen,
Alright.
bro, because he might show a picture or
Something
something.
Alicia
Bro.
goes in one day. I mean, not been a
I
day,
don't
but
think
a
he's
couple
showing a
hours.
He
picture
not
of
gonna
his
show
dick.
it.
Brother.
We filmed 4 videos that day.
Yeah.
Pimple was there before. How come you can't see it, but you see it on the last video?
So
That happened aggressive. You know, what I'm saying like aggressive aura, like.
Well, I mean, all right. Let's start with your explanation first. You said there was an open cut. Number one, and I do think this is awakening for everything that's happening in the OnlyFans community. It's just not as regulated as like the porn industry, which is primarily based in LA.
Wait, chat. That
Brother,
Act
do you
examine
think
his
it was
dick.
safe for you to have sex with somebody with the open cut on your penis, bro?
That's a great
The thing
question.
about it
Great
is,
question.
knowing the situation she was in, I literally told her, she literally said she needed 4 videos. Like she literally said, "I like my."
Wait, what do you think you told her? So you told her, "Yo, my penis."
I literally look. I literally said, "I have a cut on my
Get
penis."
the name
I
to
mean,
call.
I
Fuck
have a
it.
cut on my
Get
penis.
the
Oh
name.
my god.
Fuck
Now,
it.
hold on.
that
I'm gonna
nigga
be honest
guilty.
though.
He's guilty.
I'm just trying to get some details right. You know what I mean? Because shout out to my
You
boy
don't speak
Adin, but
tomorrow, bro.
Adin trying to get a platform to talk. We just gotta get to the truth. You gotta tell me if she's lying because Adin finna get on. Yo, Adin, I might have the plug. We might get her on here tonight.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
She said
don't
you
get her
told
on
her
here.
that
Oh my God.
you cut yourself shaving, but hair don't grow on your dick. That shit was crazy.
Here,
Nah, here, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, act. It grows on my dick. I'll show y'all right now. No, it does.
No homo.
No,
No homo.
No, act. I'll show you. Act,
You're gonna have some hair.
it does. I can vouch. Hair grows on my dick. It grows on my dick.
Thank you. Bro,
Yo,
thank
I'm
you,
about.
bro.
It does. It grows on my dick.
Yo.
You don't sit here and tell me hair don't
Did I
bro.
not say that?
Nah, don't show it. Don't show it. Please don't show it.
Hair does
Wait.
not grow on your dick.
Bro.
Fuck.
So you're telling me when you're shaving up your shaft.
Yes, I gotta shave everything.
Nah, act. I will vouch.
Nah,
Hair grows on my
nah.
penis too.
I'm not gonna
Bro,
lie.
I'm
Bro,
gonna keep it
nah,
real.
bro. Hair don't grow on your
AK,
dick.
I don't know if you noticed,
At the
man. If you
bottom,
shave,
bro.
it goes
At
like
the
2 inches,
bottom,
bro. Like no
bro.
funny
Yes,
Yes, I
shit.
do,
does.
bro.
Bro, hold on. We're talking about on the shaft.
On the
like,
shaft?
You're not talking about pubic hair.
Yes,
On my life,
hair
it grows on my
grows
shaft. I
there.
swear, on my
Yes,
life, it
at the
does.
bottom
On my
half,
dick, it
yes.
does.
But Aiden is Caucasian,
Act,
wait.
bro.
Act, I'ma send you it. Watch.
For black men.
Okay,
Nigga,
nah,
I'm a
no,
black
no,
man and I
nigga,
have
I'm
no
black.
hair, bro.
How are you gonna say don't do that
So
when I
you're
can
a
go
black
find?
man, you have hair on directly
On the
on your
lower
dick.
half, bro.
Wait,
Yes.
I'm just trying to get TMI.
Not the
So,
top part.
how
Like
did
nothing
you-
below like the half,
so, like,
halfway
Adam,
point, like the lower half.
Wait, you said there was no, hold on.
I
I
just
feel
checked
you
it
know,
does.
like nobody's literally ever like accused me. Like this is the first. Okay,
Hold on. I got an answer for that. Here's the
Nigga
thing.
said he's African. What's the
From
do
what
anything, bro?
I don't know a lot of these sex workers. I only interact with some of these whores when I'm trying to fly them out. I really think that the OnlyFans market is some really nasty fishes. Okay, here's the reality of it. This woman who came out to accuse you, she probably, and I'm not saying you have it, but let's say her story is right. There's probably dozens of girls who wouldn't, because the girl who came out, like, first of all, you're saying you don't have it. So she looks stupid.
Someone said act
So
out a pussy.
why would other women come out and speak up and say anything if they know that their career is going to be done? Nobody's going to be down to say, I caught it and it's from him. This girl who's trying to be a whistleblower, bro, who the fuck is about to go to her OnlyFans and whack off to her having all type of shit now? You get what I'm saying? So she's not helping herself. So I think she's speaking up, basically saying, you probably got other women who got infected. They're just not speaking up. And I mean, that kind of...
yeah, I would believe that. But then again, I have multiple women that I recently just filmed with that got tested and their results showed up negative.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on,
you gotta have an
but-
outbreak
all right,
or some shit,
I mean,
right?
we don't have
Like-
to get into some of the health shit when it comes to that, but we all know testing for HSV2 is very temperamental, right? Like, first of all, even if they do a blood test, which is supposed to be the accurate test, and by the way, I read all this through watching them little sex workers like do their little spaces today, and watch health providers talk to them. Is you get false positives. The point is this, because I want to stay on. Like, nigga, we seen something on that video, right? You say you filmed 4 scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck says mid scene? Yo, let me shave mid scene.
I never said that. I never said that. I feel like you're getting the story wrong now.
No. What she said, you told her
I can't analyze
it was from shaving. You said
Chat
hair grows
right
on your
now.
dick,
Send me the
and
girl's
you do
Instagram. I'm gonna
shave
DM her and get her on
your
stream
shaft.
tonight.
Now,
Send me the girl's IG right now.
you also said earlier, you said act. Well, she was giving me head and her teeth is a little bit aggressive. So your official story is that she bitch your dick.
I was shaving, got injured. A small injury turns into a more bigger, cut.
He's
When,
guilty.
of course, she was giving me oral.
Can't get to the bottom of this shit.
One,
That nigga
one
guilty.
scene, 2 scene, 3rd scene, 4th scene. Like, it's gonna kind of like get bigger. The cut's gonna get bigger. I never said I was cutting my dick mid scene and said, "Oh, let's shoot." No, that doesn't make no sense.
So, no, and by the way, and again, I think it's because herpes and there's a taboo with it, and also people don't really understand how it's tested for and how
crazy.
like. First of all, somebody could have it and be asymptomatic, right? So
Yeah, that's the thing.
I get why everything's viral about it,
Nah, this
but
is crazy.
you're saying that
Accurately interrogating.
you
this nigga.
100% hand on the Bible, you have never had any type of outbreak, right? And again, you've never had an
She just
outbreak
DM'd me.
before, and that particular
No
thing
way.
that was caught, because there's a part of me thinking,
Oh wait, no, she didn't.
like, dude, I Googled you. I never heard about you before, respectfully. You know what I mean? And I don't know too much about male, but I hear you run that scene. Like, a lot of girls want to collab with you. Apparently, she wanted to collab with you because of your name. Brother, it kind of, like, part of me kind of feels like, bro, she's a small creator. You the nigga who got all the clout, fucked all the girls. They need you more than you need them. That you probably was like, yeah, I got an outbreak, but fuck this bitch. Like, yo, bro, she gonna either have to deal with it or whatever. And you probably did keep it a little bit 100 with her, like, yo, bro, you see what's up. And she, thirsty for the collab, still went ahead with it. Now she's trying to expose you. Here's my thing, though, right? Like, you're coming on Adin's stream to categorically deny that you never had herpes, ever.
Never.
Okay, so hold on a second. Can we bring in the other girl? He has
that
girls
Chad.
here
I don't know.
that he's
Chad,
worked
y'all
with.
think
When
that's
did you work
cap?
with the girls, by the
Hey,
way?
I think that's cap, but that's facts. Yo, K,
Did they
thank
DM you?
for the sub.
I mean, did they send you?
Hey, Chris-
Prismel, did you get
Some stuff in the
the girls' Discord?
Wait, he said he never had
So-
it.
He said he
Like,
never.
ever?
Okay,
never.
let's
He
see.
said he never had an
Let's see, let's
HSV2.
Just so the test.
And when was the last
oh,
time that you had
HSV2,
sex
okay,
Yeah.
with the girl?
Nigga, I told you one. Everybody, well,
Five,
not
3 weeks
everybody,
ago.
but majority of people have.
Hey, by the way, can I ask you one more? If all this is cap, right? Two things come to mind. She's saying something that could ruin your reputation. Have you thought about suing? And number two, why would you quit doing porn if it's not true?
Only because, for one, it's like stuff like this has happened a lot. A lot of accusations and okay, bro, like you gotta like come on. Like, what you doing?
Real quick, tell your manager to hit my manager. My manager's asking. I need the Discord. Tell your manager to send it over to my manager.
I bet. So
Wait, so yeah, that's actually to answer that question, or you can answer that question. So
No,
yeah, what
I
makes you
ain't
just
gonna
basically
lie.
want to call this quits? Like what like if you basically are proven innocent,
Chad, y'all think he's guilty?
then why would you call it quits? Why would you not continue to work? Because then your name is as hot as it possibly could be, so you can make more porn and make the most money you've ever made. So why would you call it quits?
Bro?
I mean, for one, I've already been enough to retire, but then again, it's like it's not really about that. I'm more so just trying to really protect my peace, family's peace, and people around me peace. I feel like ever since I got into the whole world of content, it's been a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to do with, and it's like there's a lot more I want to do in my life. Like content was not the first thing I wanted to even do in my life. Like this is something I just kind of like fell into my hands. You know what I'm saying? When I met Tiana Trump, but at the end of the day, it's like, what could I say? I'm ready for the next chapter, honestly.
And by the way, I do want to ask, because again, you're
I don't
seasoned
know,
in this,
Chad. This
right?
shit look freaky.
You know how
This shit
people
look
would react to it,
freaky,
right? Like
Chad.
when she posted that up, there's obviously, I feel like there was a lot of sex
Somebody
education
lied.
given out this week when people are trying to figure out what's what. But
Mhm.
what even if I'm going by your story, you say, you had a small cut by a razor, I guess, and then her teeth got a little bit more in tune and then made it worse. So it looked like that by the fourth scene. Did you not like review the content to be like, yo, niggas is gonna think I'm burning? Like, yo, this is your career, of course, at the time, right? Like, wouldn't you be like, yo, bro, I don't want to put this out because if obviously we know when niggas are watching porn, unless they're Adin, they're not looking at your penis. Adin watches all penis, trust me.
Well, no, I'll explain it. I actually personally. I don't look at. Well, I have to see a dick in the porno for sure. I can't watch girls finger themselves. I'll be real.
That's
I
true.
need to watch her get
Me
penetrated
too.
by a penis.
Me too. We all
But
do,
in
Chad. Let's be
particularly,
honest.
like speaking,
That's not
like
gay. That's
I'm
not
sure a lot
gay.
of people are like that as
That's
well.
not gay.
Watching a
That's
girl
not gay.
finger
It's
herself,
facts. It's facts.
she's kind of like playing for the camera. Watching her get fucked and penetrated, it's better for me to jerk off and come.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking, like, yo, put like this.
Why do you
Yo,
get so
even
much
if it was
wrong with
like
this guy,
knowing, just knowing, like basic sex ed history, right? If I was having sex with the girl, right, and say, all right, let's say it was a shaving issue, but it looked like it could be misinterpreted as herpes. Why would I put that video? Second of all, it's kind of like, think about like, say you were peeing on a girl, golden shower, your pee look cloudy. Say, yo, that looked like you might have like chlamydia or some other shit. Did you not look at it and be like, yo, that looks crazy? Because everyone's online and they're like, that looks crazy.
Yo, Act. It's up to you, Gucci. We could, we can have those girls in, but Danae Davis would like to come in Discord right now. But if you don't want to have her, if you would like, Danae Davis says she's down. No, okay. So Act, we'll do it after. Okay, tomorrow then, or whatever. We'll do you and Danae tomorrow. She's down to come in right now. But we could push it to tomorrow.
Yeah, because I have my guest already.
Yeah, well, hold on. Have you thought about legal action? Because she's accused you. I know they're now throwing around allegedly, but she's accusing you of having an infecting, which, by the way, that would be a crime, right? So if you are aware that you are diagnosed with herpes and you are intentionally disseminating that virus to other individuals without asking them if they are in consent of having sex with you, knowing that you contracted it, you are actually committing a crime. She's accusing you of doing such. Have you thought about, clearly you don't want to get on the stream now with her. Are you thinking about like maybe even legally forcing her to either backtrack on that, shutting up, or maybe even pursuing just further legal actions to make sure she's not going to keep saying this shit about you? Because she's saying you're spreading it.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
I want to get these.
I've already been
good
with it. After my result tomorrow, I definitely will.
Gucci, let's get these girls in that you wanted me to interview and ask about, at least before a decision is made, or opinions are made. I want to obviously see what you wanted to bring in here. You had some girls that you wanted to interview. Hello?
I'm editing right now.
Okay, well, if you just send their Discords, yeah. And after this, Danae is down to do it as well.
Yeah, he's panicking, bro.
You here, brother? Locked in.
No.
Yeah.
He's sweating bullets.
Your nigga turned his cam on.
What you thinking, bro?
Here's the thing.
He's panicking, bro.
So,
right, you know what he should have did?
I've never met him. I've never met her.
You should have unplugged the Wi-Fi.
Man,
I was
essentially
skeptical, right? Because the first thing I said, if a dude, like, let me tell you, like, I've had an injury to my penis before. I'll tell you how it happened. And it was the zipper. Like, like your zipper caught in some shit. I've never shaved the shaft. I'm talking about shaft. I've never shaved the shaft of my penis. I'm today years old knowing that dudes are, to keep it real, I don't even shave my balls, and I don't want to ask Adin, but I don't shave my balls that close. You gonna have to lick on a couple of hairs. I'm sorry.
I gotta shave my balls because I can't have her just licking hairy balls.
No. I'm talking about a wolf shit. I'm talking about this shit, not a bald egg. You get what I'm saying? Yo, it's no way your dick is growing that much hair that you're like, yo, let me get a trim to it.
Well, I'll vouch. My dick is hairy. It's thick. Next time I shave my pubes, I'll send you a picture of the hair.
No, we're not talking about pubes. Look, all right.
Pubes
this is like
different.
Pause.
Pubes is groin.
This is the shaft.
Okay.
So you're telling me the shaft, there's mad hair right here?
Yes, because it's so hairy. Yes.
No, my shit is not hairy there,
I
bro.
never heard that before.
I'm
bro.
Italian and I'm Jewish. We Italians and Jew, hairy. The hairs are so thick that it goes against my shaft.
Caucasian, so it's
Yo, bro,
different.
we don't know about you Caucasoids, but they say my boy is from Nigeria.
Exactly.
That's not how they rock in Nigeria.
I will vouch. I'm not trying to.
They say you were.
Pause. No big oil.
Are you Nigerian?
Jamaican?
Yeah.
Well, I do want to vouch.
I'm on that job.
A lot of Nigerian men, they have like their pubes are like afro-y.
Yeah, my
No,
shit
it's a
is
good thing. That
Afro-y.
helps you. That helps you, Gucci. That helps you beat your
Wait,
face.
I don't know how you know
Hold
that.
my
Like,
shaft.
I watch porn, bro.
How
Damn, y'all don't watch
does
porn.
Adin know?
I know the young woman is connecting. I'll say this. I do think this is an important moment for the OnlyFans community. I think the OnlyFans community is that it's very unregulated. And I'm not saying I agree with what Gucci said, but this does happen a lot, right? So a lot of the porn community, I'm not saying like porn stars don't fuck people outside of that community that tries to like, have tested and blah, blah. But there's a lot of OnlyFans people who are just fucking everybody. And who knows? Maybe Shorty did go fuck some random guys and caught it. Or maybe Gucci caught it from fucking some random hoes. Who knows?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Chad.
Right.
That's why I said it's still a possibility.
Hey,
because
Gucci.
They said that she was fucking everybody.
If you can put your camera on, I think she's here. She just has to answer the call.
Chad, they said she was fucking everybody. You feel me?
Yeah, she should be joining any second.
Yeah, she's joining right now.
Okay.
Hey, it's a woman joining now, a woman you've had sex with
I'm gonna pee.
over 200
Danae thing?
bodies. Nah,
And you've had sex with her unprotected, correct?
Hello? Yes, sir.
Perfect.
She also seen my results too as well.
Okay, she's seen your results. Okay.
She's on
Now-
right now.
Oh my god, can I turn my camera off?
Yeah, we just can't have anything explicit. So, like, if you have a dildo or anything like that, none
What's
of
going
that.
on, Bianca? How you doing?
What's up?
What's up, baby?
Who is that?
Thanks for having me.
Hey, what's your name? That everyone could know.
I go by Bianca Blue.
Bianca Blue. Okay.
I've heard of that.
How do you know Gucci?
I ain't gonna lie, I've heard of that. Sounds
Me
familiar
and
to me.
Gucci
That ass fat boy.
shot
I've heard of that.
in February and we shot in July.
Okay. Now you understand recently there's a whole saga. There's a woman claiming that she contracted herpes from Gucci. What's your thoughts on that, and what's your experience with him?
My thoughts on what's going on right now is I'm actually still trying to see exactly what is real and what is not real. I'm with everybody else on this. As far as my experience with Gucci, it's been nothing but, I mean, we haven't ever had an issue. I've never caught anything from Gucci. The first time his test results were 72 hours too old for my liking. So we shot with a condom. The first time I shot with him in February, it was no head, full condom scene. That's just that. So the second time I shot with him in July, we had full test results. We shot 7 scenes that day. It was like,
Damn.
I was there for like, I think we were there in Houston for like 19 hours together, and then I went right back home. And it was no problems. He edits the content. He sends the content. Like, as far as a coworker in this, he's been nothing but 10 out of 10.
Hey,
wait, hold on. Act, do you see her? I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Adin. Do you have a camera that you can display or no?
I do not want to be on camera currently because I wasn't really prepared to be on camera tonight.
Gotcha.
No,
Okay.
yeah, no, like literally, this is my first time even telling her about the stream, because when she found out about the situation, like, now I was getting death threats, hate comments. She was the only people to call me, kind of just like telling me, okay, like Gucci, like, you know what I'm saying, you could come out about your truth, you know what I'm saying, you could let everybody know, you know what I'm saying, and she kind of pretty much encouraged me to kind of like speak up, because I was just.
Nigga said a paid actor.
Hey Gucci, so she mentioned that the first time you guys shot, your tests weren't up to date for her liking. Is that normal for you, where you might be about to film a scene with a woman, but maybe your test results isn't that current? Because again, we're at this stage of,
how often do you guys
and this
test
is where
for
I'll also
STDs,
bring
Chat?
her back into it. The thing about this herpes thing is that it's not always easily detected via tests. I think on the regular standard panel that most people have these tests done on, it's not even put on that. It's detected via a direct blood test, but even then, it has false positives. So sometimes even your primary care physician will be like, unless you're having symptoms, they won't necessarily go out of their way and test for it.
Nigga, he's having an outbreak, nigga. That's
I'm asking
symptoms,
you, and I'm
nigga.
asking her, how confident is she that it seems like she's confident you maybe didn't have an outbreak, but is she confident you don't have herpes at all?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So I was asking her.
Oh my God.
It seems like she was confident that you didn't have an outbreak, but I'm wondering how confident is she that she knows for a fact that you don't have the virus at all?
He's lost.
Okay, so is that a question for me?
So
to ask her, like,
it's really for her.
Yeah.
This nigga stuck.
Nah,
Yeah,
he's
that's
stuck.
it.
How confident am I that he does not have the virus at all? I don't know because I would have to see his current test results. Which I mean, clearly we're all waiting for. The world is waiting for these test results.
Oh my god.
Right.
She is not protecting that nigga.
Gucci, what time tomorrow will you have the results?
I want to say afternoon, only because I know mornings. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of usually backtrack.
Nah.
I usually get my results like 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
You gotta have time.
And by the way,
photos,
Gucci,
man.
like, so in
you
the
fake them results type?
they
Yes,
use
you
like
can
the
fake
same
them.
testing
the same
facility,
day,
right?
though?
Are you using that same
porn
testing
stars get
facility, or
same
are
day,
you
don't
using
they?
private one where you have to?
no,
Because
that
I think
works.
when they use the same one, go ahead.
There's 3 common places that a lot of people go.
Innocent or guilty,
concentrate,
chat?
go to get tested. My most familiar place is gonna be Empower Testing. It's a black owned in Atlanta. I go to talent testing usually when I'm in Miami or let's say like LA because I know it comes back quicker. Then when I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, back home, I go to my regular doctor.
So the one that
Wait,
you're
is he
waiting for
reading a
tomorrow,
script?
because I believe what people have told me is that the talent testing one
he's
actually
not reading this script.
populates that other people could see it. That's within the industry. Are you going to
Nah, I don't
that
think-
one or
nah, he's not.
Empower, as you said, or are you going to your own private physician?
My own private.
So if you're going to your own private physician, is then upon you, like, how can we verify? Because again, your private physician
Nice
can.
on the camera.
Definitely.
How will we be able to verify?
I believe I just have to pull up on my
He's
phone. Honestly,
guilty.
you can't fake
I
the
ain't gonna
truth
lie,
on the
this
phone,
shit
you
is
know?
guilty as fuck.
The truth is right there.
Really quick, I have a question for you, bro. So I want to know the first thing. Obviously, like, let's just say you are. It's a 2-part question. Let's say tomorrow comes and your results are all negative. How are you going to take action? Are you going to countersue? Are you going to, like, I need to know what you're going to do because it does. I understand where you're kind of coming from. You want to be done with this industry completely. But what is your exact first move as soon as you get caught innocent? And then I don't want to put this out there, but I'm just curious. What if you get caught being positive? It's just something that I gotta ask. I mean,
Definitely. So just like you said, there's always two sides to the story. When I will be proven negative, I 100% want to quit OnlyFans, content, all that. I literally just want to stick to acting.
He really thinks he's negative.
Pick up some more hobbies, pick up some more careers.
Buddy is
Probably
tripping.
some music, acting, entertainment. But
I
my main goal right now will be to push safe sex.
Hey,
So
Rat.
I actually, it's
I got
funny.
a serious question. I'm not trying to be
Hold on, wait till
no
he's done
homo.
talking.
And as
Wait till
well
he's done
too,
talking.
I have launched hashtag wrap it up NFT. You know what I'm saying? And, which I will be donating 10,000 in
Wrap it
profits
up NFT.
to sexual awareness companies.
Hey, just to clarify, because you did say you're going to your private physician.
PR train, bro.
If the industry as a whole is unsatisfied, right? Because they're gonna say our eyes see this, and if your tests that you present at that point say otherwise, they might say we want you to be then retested via talent testing, which is something that is a industry standard rather than your. Yeah, are you down to get retested via the industry standard that they could also verify by?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I've got
a condom
talent
NFT?
testing multiple times.
And by the way, you also said that
What's going on?
so you
who's buying that?
so you,
Show
you,
of
say, you
hands.
say you're also like promoting a condom. Are you promoting anything that might? Because here's the thing: what people might not know.
Why
and,
don't porn
you know, Adin,
stars film with condoms
laughing at it,
anyway?
brother. Like,
Well,
we're serious.
The thing that I'm not laughing at. No, I'm not laughing at. Really?
Now you want to be serious. Now you want to be
Don't do
serious.
that.
No,
This
Now
is
you want to be serious.
don't do that shit, bro. I laughed at the part where you said.
Okay, I've been joking.
No. I'm laughing at the part where it's about an N. Can you guys let me finish? Holy shit, bro.
This shit ain't funny.
It's not
This
funny.
shit is not, bro.
It's not
this
funny.
is not
It's not
fucking
funny.
funny.
It's not
This is
funny.
not
But
fucking funny.
you're
This
making
is
an
not real
NFT.
life.
You're
Look,
making an
this
NFT
is
out of a
not-
condom,
this is
bro.
not fucking
How
life.
can I not
Are
laugh
you
at that?
fucking laughing?
You're making an
Bro, this
NFT out of a
bro, this
condom.
is funny, bro.
Oh
You're
my
making an
God.
NFT out of a condom, bro. You're not taking it seriously. You're making it. You're trying to profit off of this whole thing. You're making an NFT out of a. See, you're laughing. You know it's a joke, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Bro,
NFT condom is crazy.
I did want to ask this because condoms doesn't necessarily prevent herpes transmission. I know the current conversation
I'm
is
sorry,
about
Chad, I couldn't keep it in with the
and HSV too. Have you
condom,
thought about that
promotion.
in
Never
your
100%.
Oh, he's
whatever
trolling?
you're trying to push to
It's not
help
trolling
safe sex?
matter.
Because some people might.
okay. So I talk about if I was to be positive. Of course, like if I was to be positive, I mean positive or negative, I still want to bring awareness to this because like this
Look
is
at
like
Fear
this
Buck Gary
is
to clip it.
something that not even just the community, like as like OnlyFans content creators, but the whole world does not know about HSV. If they do not know about something, it's like it's gonna keep spreading. It's like,
Hey, I wanted to ask you a
condoms don't
question,
prevent herpes.
and I don't know if you're gonna answer it
No.
in a
No,
way that
condoms
I
don't
think
prevent
you'll answer by
anything.
asking.
Prevent anything, bro.
actually,
It helps lower the percentage of
I
it, bro.
thought
but
ahead of you
they
coming
gotta
on here
prevent,
tonight,
nigga. There's a reason why niggas
You-
wrap
It
it
lowers
up.
the percentage a
possible
lot,
answer
but it
you
does
would
not
say is that,
prevent.
hey,
but this
listen,
doesn't work. It's not 100%.
there is a
It
very
lowers
taboo
it by
thought
70.
about HSV.
I'm not burning. The last time I got tested,
Oh, sorry.
I told you I was in the
I
beginning
thought
of
you
the
were
year.
gonna say
I've only
there's a
had two
there's a
buys.
very
They prevent a lot,
taboo
but they're
thinking of
not
the public
100%
about
I'm not scared,
HSV
nigga.
too, not only in the world but in the industry. How much percentage
likely.
in the OnlyFans
As if
industry
that
do you
raw.
think may have?
we already spoke on that. I
No,
mean,
no.
well, you doing
I'm
me and
No. I'm talking about HSV two. You spoke about HSV one, which you said closer. I'm talking about HSV two. How many people in the OnlyFans community do you think that maybe they don't film during an outbreak? Maybe they're not, because again, this is something where if you don't have an outbreak, you kind of like hide about it. How much people do you think? Because now it's becoming a big deal because essentially they're
is
saying
crazy.
someone filmed with it.
What's the percentage
Well,
for HSV2?
if it
Look
wasn't
up.
this
Hold on.
film, they would never know.
HSV 2%.
So how much people do you think in the
13%.
OnlyFans community?
a lot of people.
Wow,
Just like,
still pretty popular, bro.
Like keeping it real, Adam. A lot of people.
Who the fuck?
Nobody will say nothing. People who do not even do content, they barely even get tested. Like I got friends. I'll literally ask them like, "When's the last time you got tested?" They would tell me like 3 years.
Yo, it says here
me
about
too.
12% of people under the age
When's
of
the last
50
time-
have HSV2.
Last
So
week.
HSV2 is very unlikely. It's 12% in people. So
Yeah, I don't think HSV2 is very common. I mean, I think HSV1 is
Bro,
very common.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I know a couple homeboys who have never got tested on God, and they be raw talking everything. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. That's bro, but I ain't gonna lie. So I be telling niggas, bro, stay away from these bitches, bro.
common.
Wrap it up, bro. I don't be,
Adin, you know what I asked that?
fucking these
Why?
bitches unless it's rap, bro.
I hear the
telling you, bro.
conversations that happen in the industry.
Nah, Nene,
I
let's
would
talk
go
about
to say
HSV2.
at least 40%
One,
of
we know
motherfuckers
one,
in the
but-
industry got that.
what?
You think?
I'm talking about music industry.
Oh hell.
Wait,
Because I
rap?
could name you. Hold on.
Nah,
I could
I ain't
name
gonna
you
lie. I know
like
some niggas
I
in
hear a
rap
lot
too.
about artists.
No bullshit.
I
I know
can
some
name
niggas in
you
rap.
20
I know some rappers who got
popular
that shit. No
Instagram
troll.
models
I ain't gonna say no names, but I
that
know.
the word is they have it, and every time I see a new nigga fucking them, I'm like, if I'm hearing that, they must have heard it, which means maybe they both got it. And it's
That's
something that, you know,
Yeah,
it's more taboo in the outside world than the industry.
Like, and it's like I don't get that because it's like us, we regularly have to get tested as a content creator, as a porn star. You got to get tested at least twice a month. As a rapper, just a known person, like nobody is literally like requiring you to have your test requirements. Just like I said, Danae Davis never even showed me a test. I'm not even sure if she even got tested ever before me. That's what I'm saying. Like her having HIV, I'm not denying her as a victim. I respect that, but still, she does not have to be my victim. She's been
Understandable. Understandable.
What
Danae
musicians have
Davis
it,
has
chat?
been with constant rappers.
Understandable,
Blueface.
chat.
I'm not even sure who else. Like, I'm not about to sit here and drop names, but come on, like, we ain't about to do that.
Hey, would you believe, based on the timeline, right? And I'm pretty sure you've seen her videos and stuff like that. Do you believe that she contracted? You said
Yeah, I see her.
not.
I've been seeing her.
You said she might be a victim, just not your victim. Do you think she contracted that before you or after you? And were you worried? Because again, if she has it and she fucked you, you don't seem too worried. But are you like, goddamn, like did this chick burn me? Because she claiming you burned her.
That's actually a good point.
Like, thing is, of course I'm worried, but just like I said, I literally just got tested, so I'm waiting on my results too.
Are you worried? And if you did contract it, would you think that she gave it to you?
For sure, I would know she gave it to me. In 2023, I already was tested for HSV 1 and 2.
Okay.
I was negative.
Huh?
So
no, he was positive for 1. He was negative for 2.
He showed it to me.
Wasn't he just didn't he just say he was positive that he don't got it?
He was positive for 1.
So it's a possibility that she's blaming you while the whole time she gave it to you. If you have it, not saying you do. Jesus,
got it.
That's a possibility.
So there's a world then. There's a world that she also could have given it to you. Well, I don't want to put. I hope nobody gets it. First of all, man, this is crazy.
This is insane.
I do want to ask this question. So, if okay, she claims she has it. We're just gonna go on an imagination, right? World. If you do have it, I know you say you're quitting, but let's just say any OnlyFans male star, especially someone of your magnitude, if they did have or contracted HSV2, would that be a career ender, or would it just mean you have to take more precautions? Like, would people still film with you? And I guess I could ask that to that young lady who's here. If she knew you had it, would she still film with you?
Chat, what other girls do you also want to know? Ask girls.
That's
girls
where,
in
like,
chat.
Question from Bianca. I want to hear that.
There is many, content creators who are HSV2 positive who still film content, yes, they do have to, take more precautions.
Sex. No, I don't think she had it.
Wearing condoms, dealing with a partner who also has HSV2. In my case, the only reason just like I told you, like I said, I'm done with content.
Max just said,
I'm also thinking about
what the
mental health.
fuck?
I'm also thinking about my future because I just know, like, kind of like, like,
Playboy Max, get checked, bro. You're sending me too many girls, bro. Go get checked.
Just like I said,
I love you, but goddamn, bro.
Hey, everybody asks me this, and everybody accuses me of this, and it's true because I am a pocket watcher. Because I'm a little alarmed that you're gonna quit because OnlyFans does seem like a free bag. It seems like you might have been making like 6 figures a month, right? Or maybe like close to it. Like you look like you were doing pretty good. So you're down. You're down with walking away from 6 figures a month. Are you gonna close your OnlyFans page or just allow it to still accumulate whatever revenue it still has?
I don't know. I might delete it.
Wow.
Wow.
Even my Twitter, like
he capping.
It was to the point where I was just making even more money just off of promotions than just like
chat. The girl wants to come on.
Really?
Danae Davis would like to come on.
Yeah. Because it sounds crazy, but a lot of people watch porn, but they watch Twitter. So you see me on Twitter. Like, saying, like, if you go on my Twitter right now, you see like my videos have like 5 million views. If you go on my OnlyFans, look, they're not about to have 5 million views, but of course, like the money is still gonna generate from OnlyFans because that's more so like a porn website where you can just go on there and you know what you're going in there for.
Hey, we could just do ballpark. Would it be safe to say you made over 5 million, 10 million during your career? Because people are looking at you like LeBron. Niggas is kind of like, yo, damn, how much did he clean up? 3,000. Say again?
You said what?
How many? How much money have you, like, approximately 5-10 million from OnlyFans career?
I said close to.
Nice.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Is it really that much? Like, seriously?
I don't know. I don't believe
that
it.
sounds
I'm more so
ridiculous,
thinking
bro.
of just like.
I ain't gonna lie, this girl I know be doing OnlyFans, but she got a bag, bro.
That's not a girl.
Real money. This was just money. Just
Oh,
to
I wouldn't
always
know,
wonder.
bro. I don't keep up with niggas.
He's lagging. Act. Do you see him, or is he lagging for you?
I do see him. Go ahead though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who I'm lagging?
No, you're good now. You're good. I always wondered, were you ever scared or nervous for your family members to see your dick?
What?
Definitely. Who the fuck wants their mama to go on social media and somebody is showing them dick?
I had to ask, bro.
Me dick, and some pussy.
Yeah,
People are crazy. And it's like the fact that come on, you gotta think about it. I'm Nigerian, so this is already a taboo
thing. No, that's a fact. I'll give them that. Anybody who's African, they know, nigga.
It's just crazy. Like, this is already a taboo. So when this whole thing is going on, like, people even harassing my family, sending pictures. It's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Nigerian. Yeah.
And by the way, they have a whole list on Twitter where they're claiming that you have a list of victims. It's over 50 people. Now, I don't know if
your Wi-Fi, bro.
Could you hear me?
I can't hear you. It's lagging.
How about now?
Okay. I think now it should be good. Gucci, could you hear me?
Gucci.
Adin, maybe you can ask him.
Can you hear?
What I was
go ahead.
Yeah, what I was trying to ask is that
they have going on and on.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm sorry. They had a list on Twitter where they listed, and again, obviously, they were saying all your victims. Has any of those women came out to be like, oh no, again, I do think that some women are not, even if they were infected, not saying you did it, they're not gonna come out and claim it. But what did you think about that list where they're saying all of these people are your victims?
So they made a 50, what's it, a 50 versus list or 50? So I don't know, 50 or 100 list. I've seen numerous girls that I've never even been with or even seen in person.
About Sexy Red. They got Sexy Red on there.
There's tons of names on there that I never did nothing with.
What about Sexy Red?
Me and Sexy Red is cool. Me and Sexy Red is cool.
Okay.
That's cool people. Like, just meeting somebody. Trust me, there's a whole bunch of women he didn't see with.
Good, because Adin got a big old crush on Sexy Red, and if she was burning, he would be mad. Look at this fool. Look at this nigga.
All right, what about Selena Powell?
Oh, I am. I'm doing that shit. Like, give me something.
Niggas is trolling. No, niggas is marketing.
Nah, I'm just fuck with you, bro.
No, well, I mean, hey, listen. A lot of people are just looking at the picture, and again, we're gonna have it's word versus word, right? We have your word. You're saying, hey, the last time you were tested for that, you're clear of HSV2. We have a 2023 report, and let me ask you a question. Why didn't you get a updated test in 2024 for HSV2? I know I did say that it's not regular and frequent, but people are just inquiring.
Actually, yeah. So just like as I mentioned before, 2 out of 3 people already have HSV.
One.
So as content creators, we usually do not even test for that.
Is there a cure for HSV2?
Everybody already has it. And when you're trying to get a
cure.
full screening, it's like you say, like it's gonna pop up on there. It's like
HSV2, right?
You show your partner, they're like, okay, it's HSV1. Okay. So every time I do get tested now, I just go for a full panel. But I I get a full panel. My full panel is always clean. The reason I did now is, of course, just like I said, it's like most content creators, we don't really test for that. Like,
do you feel set up? Because again, you're the person. Like, I see these headlines. You're like, this guy infected the whole industry. Now, anyone who's a content creator, they're being asked about you. You're being labeled as, it almost seems like some really evil guy who just infected a bunch of women. I know you spoke to Adin about what you first thought about that, but what do you think about being the face of, like, really the STDs in the OnlyFans community right now?
Very devastating, very disgusting. But of course, just like you said, there's rumors about everybody. They say this about that person, say this about that person. The truth is always going to come to light. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they're always going to need somebody to blame, somebody to point a finger at. I don't mind being that guy because at the end of the day, just like a man, you know, so I could always come up, say if I'm wrong, say if I'm right. I'm not doing this to win justice. Just like I said, she still is the victim, and like we need to bring awareness to this. I'm glad that I guess I got the position because now I can come up here as a man and speak on it because I know nobody would.
You do not mean
Nobody would,
bro.
Right.
And by the way, she also shared a few messages. She didn't say who it was from, but there was someone who messaged her, and the guys, I guess the girl said, "Hey, love,
Bro, Danae wants to come. Should I just add her in? I don't want to ambush him though.
She gave you. I did a collab with him in March because I was extremely drunk. I begged him to delete the video because I'm not into content creating. He published her video and it went viral without my consent. They seemed to send a message between you and the girl. Did you know who that could be from? And what was that story?
Yes. Yes. So this.
Go ahead. Sorry, bro. Go ahead. My bad.
So yes. So this actually was a collaboration, which I did in Miami. We both did the content. You know, what I'm saying like we showed out paperwork.
Should we ambush chat?
She messaged me probably like a week after we made content. She said she wasn't sure how to make money off it. Like she was like that basically she was trying to post it on sites on like OnlyFans or whatever, but it wasn't letting her. So I kind of just like, you know, saying I was kind of like looking her down. I'm like kind of putting on more sites to make more money. Then I guess she still wasn't making any money. So she told me about the video. She was like, she's on her facing that light. You know, saying she wants the video deleted. And mind you, as a content creator, when you sign, you know, saying model releases, you kind of already like, you know, saying regulate the work. It's like you have ownership to the work.
Okay.
I still deleted the video. I deleted everything. But then when this came out, because she didn't make the money she wanted, she, you know, saying pretty much wanted to come up with a story. And also I have proof for everything too as well. So I could.
Hey, by the way, Adin, I know you're going somewhere with it. I'm letting you lead the show, but Adam 22 is also in the porn industry. He's down to hop on. He could probably vet this a little bit more than me because you know I just don't do porn.
Yeah. Well, I don't want you to leave so far. You know, Danae wants to join and tell her side. I understand you don't want to be here for that.
I'm not here with her today. I would rather be on her with her tomorrow.
All right, so we'll interview Danae, and then.
Oh my God, no, this is crazy.
We'll interview Danae right now, and then you and I will interview both of them tomorrow. I think that you guys, once you have your test results and you want to come back and show them to Danae and you and me and academics in the world, I think that's what we do. I think as of right now, we just have to wait on these results to come back. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, bet. I bet. So send me your number. I'm gonna so we can put it together.
We will. Tomorrow, then, we will add you in. All right, man?
Y'all think he's guilty or innocent?
All right, Ak, I'm going to add Danae in here.
Jack, guilty
hey, Prismel, can you please give me roles?
Love.
All right, love. Ak, what do you think, bro?
I'm going to be honest with you, brother.
He might be innocent. Maybe.
So, and this is why I was calling you way earlier when I initially said I wanted to be a part of this. I felt like I knew what his angle was going to be. And I think he's doing the angle. Hey, listen, the girl that came out and said this, I don't know if she thought about it. I don't know if this is Danae joining now, but she had to realize the dude is not going to come on here and be like, yo, of course I gave it to her.
Right.
If anything, he was going to be like, yeah, that nasty bitch caught it from somebody else.
Of course not.
So again, you know,
hold on,
and this was the only part I wanted to ask. I'm not a journalist in that sense, but ask some question because I think he was going to spin the public with them not knowing about like HSV2 in the sense of you could seemingly not have it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And he came on here saying that he had a 2023 test, but he's talking about HSV1, right? And he's like, well, you know, everybody got like a cold sore. So we're talking about genital herpes.
Correct. So HSV2, which is HSV2. Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Danae, how are you?
I'm actually more than great now, actually. Thank you guys so much for giving him a platform to do this. I really am so grateful. You guys don't understand how much this just helped me with my situation. So I just want to express admiration. I know academics, you may not like OnlyFans models, but you are doing an amazing thing for us. I don't want to cry. I don't want to get emotional on here. I just want to state facts.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, 100%. And again, it only makes sense to have you on. I obviously want to hear both sides. And, you know, I don't know were you being sarcastic by saying thank you to platforming him, or are you actually being serious?
No, I'm being so serious.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of girls that have been in the same circumstance as me, and they just haven't conjured up the confidence. They didn't have the people around them to tell them, like, listen, it's okay that you went through this. And I was blessed enough to be in that predicament where my mother was like, listen, I'm behind you full-fledged. I have friends that are behind me 100% waiting to drop videos and proof and everything like that. So it's just like, I literally can't express my gratitude enough. You guys, like,
So talk us through. Hold on. Talk us through exactly everything. Let's go from the beginning. I want to know because obviously, you know, tomorrow his results come out, and yeah. So I want to know, like, from the jump exactly, if you don't mind telling the story for everyone that doesn't know. Go ahead.
Oh, as far as the story with Gucci goes, basically, as many people know, Danae Frost gave me the opportunity to go on his show, and there I broadcasted my personality. I made a name for myself through what we did on the stream and everything like that. And can I clear up this speculation real quick about Danae? So me and Danae did have sex, protected while we were on his show in November of 2023. I contracted HSV2 February 10th, 2024. I did not know that I had it until late March. I cannot give you the exact date yet. I have to go to Piedmont Urgent Care and get that exact date so I can have that exact receipt for you. Right?
Okay.
Man.
The last time me and him had vaginal sex was November of 2023. He does not have HSV.
You said vaginal sex. Did you guys later on have oral sex?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. And when did you guys have oral sex?
June.
Okay. A few months ago.
But only oral.
Okay.
Cool. It's over for that.
So again, there's gonna be a lot of sex education that's kind of have to be given to like the mass audience who just don't.
Damn. Hey, can't you get that?
So
can't you get that shit from oral too, right?
It from your knowledge in February.
Oh yeah, this nigga's cooked, buddy.
How could you prove, or how would you be able to prove when you contracted it? Because from my understanding of that virus is that someone may have it for a unlimited amount of time, but might only know once they have an outbreak. So how did you know that you contracted at that time, as opposed to maybe you had it all along and the symptoms presented itself at that time that you then went to the urgent care and got tested?
Okay. So with collaborating with Gucci was the first person I've ever seen an active lesion on, or a lesion ever in my life, with a sexual partner that I've engaged with. A friend of mine, whenever I was in high school, contracted HSV, and I saw her lesions, but it looked nothing like his. It was brand new. It was not a healed sore or nothing. He was the first person I've ever had sex with that I saw something like that with. Not only that, a few days, my first time that I ever experienced any kind of irritant was 5 days after I first had sex with Gucci. On February 15th, I thought that I split open my vagina because whenever we were having sex, I couldn't finish because it hurt so bad. I literally thought that I split it open. It started bleeding and everything. I was so dry whenever everything happened. It literally was so confusing to me. And by then, I had already asked him what it was on his penis. No, I did not ask him the first time we had sex what it was on him. But it was his job as a person who knows, and I don't care what you say, Gucci. Like, respectfully, you know that you lie. You have
Who's that? Let me get rid of him real quick, Chad.
Somebody is not.
Brand yourself in circles.
I think that's Fredo, bro.
Could we go through that portion, because he said you were aware of the open sore or cut or lesion. He said he had told you that, and you had said, I watched some of your videos. You said that he had told you that he nicked himself while shaving his shaft, and he came on the stream to say, after that, because y'all filmed 5 scenes, and you could confirm and deny any of these things I'm saying, but I'm just stating what he said. he said maybe while you were giving him fellatio, your teeth worsened the open cut that made it appear like that on the last video. What's your response to all that, man?
My response is that he did not say anything about his lesion or his sore whenever we first engaged in sexual contact.
At all?
It wasn't at all. It wasn't until February 14th whenever we were laying in bed.
Did you notice it? Did you notice?
Yes, I did see it. My thought process
then
whenever
why
I
did
was
you
coming
continue
into
to
it
go?
was this was my first collab,
You saw
professional
the
collab,
lump dick and it
professional
still
collab.
kept sucking?
The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic
bop on
partners
bop,
that
bro.
I was comfortable enough to have sex with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had sex with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed that it was a safe space.
Did you do what did you sorry, what did you think it was? You know, because you know you did see it. So what did you think that it was?
I honestly, whenever I was going into it, I really didn't think much of it. It wasn't. So what's crazy is the reason what made me ask is because I don't know if I can show the videos anymore, right? But it changed. What it was the first day that I met him turned into 3 different things, you know? I didn't know what it was, what that was on his dick. At first, it was just one little circle, and you can see in the pictures that I posted in that black outfit, you could see that the lesion looked like one little scab. If you scroll over with me in the pink dress, that was the day, February 14th, the day that I asked. You can see that the lesion turned into 3 separate placements. If I have to,
just asking for clarification. So when I was listening to him, and maybe I don't know if Adin got a different conception of what he was saying. So this, he said y'all filmed several times. I thought it was the same day. You're saying this was over several days.
Yes, I filmed with Gucci. The first day we filmed 3 sets. 3 sets. So it was the one that went mega viral with the tan and blue outfit. And then we filmed the black set with the black and the fishnets. And then we filmed another set in the same B&B with red. We filmed 3 sets that day.
Address Mel.
That day he invited me to fly out to Houston and spend the week with him. And I agreed.
2 months.
I packed up my bags. I packed up my Airbnb. And I literally flew out there. And there we filmed 2 sets. 3, actually. One was one in the red set. Another one was while I had a pink dress on, and the other one was a threesome while we were drunk.
And it was in Houston that you said, "Hey, your penis looked like this the first night, but now you're noticing some difference." That's what you're saying, right?
That's not exactly what I said. No, that's not how it went. I literally, whenever I was laying there, I noticed, because over time I noticed that he was like messing with himself. Right, I noticed that he would like put his hand down there. Now I know he was itching.
So he was itching. Yeah, you saw him itching. You saw him started itching.
He was itching.
I saw him put his hand down there and fix himself, and now I know that that's a discreet way to scratch your herpes sore.
Got it.
Oh my God.
I asked him. I was like, "Hey, what is that on your dick?" I didn't say, "Oh, it changed over time." No, I just said, "What is that on your dick?" He said, "Oh, I cut myself while shaving." I said, "Oh, that's crazy." But Adin, I completely believe you whenever you say that you get hair on your dick.
I do.
I have an ex that had hair on his dick.
Yes.
So whenever I heard that, I was like, no, I've met a man that had hair on his dick before. And I know it's very rare because I've had numerous sexual partners in the past. There's only one man that I came in contact with that had that, but it's still possible. And you guys can get a doctor to come on here and talk about it.
So that's why, that's why you were kind of like not really like freaking out, because you thought, oh wow, maybe that's just what it was. I understand.
On top of that, he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game.
So you're like, you're thinking like, oh, there's no way, because he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game. There's no way he could have that. Got it.
I'm 19 years old. This is my first collaboration. I didn't even know that I was supposed to go to talent testing or clear. Bianca Blue, actually, the person that you brought up here, I actually had a conversation with her a little bit afterwards. I would have to check what date it was, but I already told her that he had herpes. She was there the night before I linked up with him. If we compare dates, she was there the night before. If not, she was there 2 nights before, but she was in that range. She was there, and
Do you believe he had sex with her during that time?
So she really might be.
He had sex with her
might be
while
true,
he had that
Chivo.
outbreak, but she didn't see it. She told me herself she didn't see it, even whenever we spoke about it. And I showed her the videos. She actually saw more videos than the rest of the world saw. She was like, "Oh my gosh, what the fuck?" She even confirmed to me, "Yeah, that looks like herpes." That's why she's not going to sit up here and say, "I don't think he has herpes." She's not going to say that. She's not going to corroborate his story because she knows what I told her back whenever I was still devastated about what happened to me.
Do you think she got paid off, or do you think she's just keeping her mouth shut for a specific reason? Why would she say otherwise?
I have no idea. I don't know this girl from really a can of paint. This was just somebody that I wanted to let aware because she was a collaboration of his. After I caught HSV, I actually reached out to numerous porn stars. I met some porn stars in person, like on a whim, randomly, and I told them my story. This story was not necessarily a secret amongst the porn community, especially if I came across you and I came in contact with you, I did tell. I told as many people as I could. It just didn't get far enough.
Got it.
I have a theory, and I'm gonna parlay into a question. So, if what you're saying is right, and even about this Bianca Blue girl who was just on here, and she might have been exposed to it. Who knows if she did contract the virus, or who knows if she had the virus already? Because we all know how the virus presents itself. Mm-hmm. I think the question here also becomes, because I have a theory that there's, and that's why I asked him, I said, how many people you think are in this industry, especially of OnlyFans,
who's telling the truth,
that you think might have the virus, that might just be selected to say, hey, okay, Danae wants to shoot with me, I'm having an outbreak, I'm gonna just tell her next week when I'm good, or 2 weeks, whatever the time it is.
The shade's good, bro.
I feel like, you're the most vocal person that's out in it, and here's a question.
He's good, Chad.
Why did you out it? And do you think that there are people that are being silent because there's almost a scarlet letter on you right now, while other people are like, yeah, he gave me the joint too, but I'm gonna keep it low because I'm still gonna be able to work. Right now, when people think of you, they instantly think of that.
I'm retired.
So basically, it was built up over time. Whenever I first contracted the virus, I really did want to speak out, but because of the people around me, the people I was messing with and everything like that, they didn't want, like what's going on right now, they didn't want the world to think they had herpes too, because I had herpes. So I was really saving other people's asses that I was around. And also, I was also way too afraid to just come out because OnlyFans is my main source.
Right, you ever had a virus scare?
I am
every man
the
has had
breadwinner
an
in my
STD
family.
scare.
Even at 19, 20 years old, I was still the
every
breadwinner in
man.
my family.
Bro,
my
I
mom
fuck I have it.
being assisted
I got tested
and
like
everything
3 or
like
4
that.
times, bro.
I didn't just feel comfortable going out and saying, "Oh yeah, I had herpes." Victims of sexual assault, victims of things like this, don't just come out blatantly immediately. Even then, even whenever I wanted to, didn't mean that I was going to go and do it.
So
it was just something in my heart that I knew that I wanted to do.
So niggas was fucking knowing she had herpes.
What's changed, right? Obviously, the whole world is. You're not. By the way, I want to let you know it's very. I'm gonna let you speak on what you want to speak on. Actually, no. Matter of fact, I'll hold my thought. You tell me what you're just about to say. Go ahead.
Sick.
Okay, so about a month ago, the only other man that I publicly had unprotected sex with after I caught herpes, Touch Money V. He does not have herpes either. He called me and he was like, "I need to let you know something that's been weighing on me. There's another girl saying that Gucci gave her herpes, but she's not going to come out and say it. It's this white girl, and I don't necessarily want to say her name. I don't want to be
white girl.
That guy.
I did the research. Who's the white girl on that list?
That is her story.
Who's the white girl on that list?
But there were rumors that he already gave somebody else herpes, right? And so I was like, oh my gosh. So I was right. Because whenever I first caught it, I was like, what if he's doing it to a ton of people? And then after that, he had a collaboration that I noticed, and she's some porn star's baby mother or something like that. And I noticed that she quit OnlyFans after working with him. That's another thing that I noticed. And then he posted a collaboration with a girl that
I never fucked that Bree. Never fucked her. I'm good, trust me. I got tested in 2024.
She was another girl that I was afraid possibly got exposed.
Not to be watching and stuff, but when you allegedly, if you did something with some porn star actor, do you have them show you?
I felt like if I found out another girl caught it after me,
stop. It's not her.
And if I'm
Hold
being
on.
honest,
bro, I told you already. When my interaction with Sky Bree, she specifically told me that she wants to fuck me, but she can't because she has a scene the next day. She had just got tested. It wasn't more so me trusting her, it was more so her trusting me. You feel me? She said the only way I could fuck you is if you had your results. And I'm just thinking like, I'm sitting there, I'm telling Sky Bree, I'm like, yo, Sky Bree, I was never gonna fuck you raw anyway. You feel me? I was never gonna fuck Sky Bree raw
there are
anyway.
other women that are too afraid to speak up.
But
and eventually,
anyway, let me watch this shit. We'll go to my story later.
I have a really good feeling that they might come out and say what they need to say. But that's basically why I came out.
Real quick, how many girls would you say that have associated themselves with Gucci that you think may have it?
That I think, or that I know
that you know so far?
Both.
Well, allegedly, no, whatever, because I don't necessarily know if these girls are completely telling the truth, but I do believe them. Right now, I have 3 people confirmed that are telling me that they got it from him.
What's the
they
names?
tested positive after they collabed with him.
What's the names?
All of which are on the fence about pressing charges.
What's the names?
But I want to say something, and I want to show something real quick. Just because he did try to just say that weird stuff about, oh yeah, she probably gave it to me. So I'm going to go on my Quest Diagnostics. Mind you, I did not know about talent testing or Clear whenever this happened. So I'm going to log in because this man for some reason didn't want to show himself logging in. Little reminder, if you go on Twitter, you'll see that he was known whenever his name was Mandingo Gucci for faking his test results. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind.
Wow.
But your research on him, but watch, it's signing in. Give me a second. But I will show you that March 1st, 2024, I was still negative for HSV2 and HSV1.
And then what was the date that you tested positive for it?
I can't tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I will call the place. I did not get an actual.
Okay.
I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for it.
Okay.
Damn. Wait, they're not allowed to tell you over the phone.
Okay, hold on, give me a second. It's literally.
How did she get that phone call? They're not allowed to tell you over the phone. When I got tested, they told me I gotta
someone
come in.
said, "Can you ask about the Melt situation?" Did you?
Yes, they are.
Because I know who Melt is. Is that somebody that you had sex with, not knowing that you had HSV2, or what happened with that?
Oh no! Hold on.
Well, respectfully, I really didn't want to talk about that man because he is clout chasing. He's actually started to burn a lot of bridges with people in the industry. For some reason.
Okay.
I'm not really sure why.
Hey, so I wanted to, hold
on. She got it right here. Let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll to 3/1/24.
We see it. Yep.
View.
Okay.
Wait a second. So I want you to see hepatitis B. So we're gonna go to HSV1 and 2. I was still negative.
Got it.
He's negative for both.
Got it.
That's really good.
2024. Gucci, if you get that positive result tomorrow, you did not get it from me, dude. Respectfully. But
how much do you trust that he's going to his private physician rather than one of these industry standards? He said he's going to a private physician, so he's gonna have to share his results rather than something that could be verified, or something that's more industry standard. What's your thoughts about that?
Who's guilty, Chad?
My thoughts are.
This is crazy.
Been literally
somebody's guilty.
Documented as a liar. Like there are numerous accounts saying that he's lied to people's faces. So I don't trust him in the slightest bit. Not a word that this man says anymore I will ever believe unless I have proof from not only him but a third party that has nothing to do with his personal life. Nothing. That is the only time I will believe that anything that comes out of his mouth. I know that I
Danae,
from this man.
Danae, are you going to continue to be doing OnlyFans and content like that, to that matter? Are you going to continue to do so even though you tested positive for HSV2? I just want to know, what does the future look like for you?
So as far as collaborations, I've stopped for months. The last collaboration that I had was with Touch Money V a couple months ago. I think it was about 3 months ago. I have not done an actual sexual collaboration in a couple months. I do not plan on continuing collabs. I do plan on keeping my OnlyFans up, and I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do want to leave behind.
She's spreading it, bro.
Because it has caused some trauma in my
crazy.
life. And
why y'all keep saying Kylie Lynn? Who was Kylie Lynn?
Can I ask you about that last collab? You said the last collab with Touch Money V. That was after you reportedly contracted the virus. Were you upfront with him and saying, "Hey, listen, I got this," or did you not know yet?
Let me see.
And he was okay with it.
I was completely aware that I had HSV, and not only that, I was telling people. By the time that I came in contact with Touch Money V, he was already mutual friends with people who were talking about it in front of him that I caught HSV too from Gucci. So he hit me up in my DM, texted me, telling me that he wanted to collab with me, and he was like, "But I have a couple questions." I didn't even tell him about my HSV2 diagnosis. He asked me, "Hey, I heard this. Is this true?"
Wow.
And I told him yes. And then afterwards, he still decided like he wanted to still collaborate. He was completely aware. I even told him to make himself completely comfortable because he was in his head at the time. He even called his doctor himself, and his doctor told him that if she doesn't have an outbreak or is about to get an outbreak, the chances of you catching HSV2 is low. It's actually down to 10%. Even if if it's a viral shedding episode, it is still low at 10%.
Got you. Well, sorry, I just have one question here. What is the situation regarding the Matt situation? Who's Matt, and what's the situation regarding Matt?
Man,
who's Matt?
So much plug types. Something about he ate your ass.
Oh, you're talking about Melt. Okay. Literally, he literally ate my ass in January or February before I collabed with Gucci. I never had sex with Melt again.
No.
I never even seen Melt again after
so Melt's
I
clear.
freaking collabed with Gucci. He is completely in the clear of HSV. He's literally just talking about how I got karma for telling people that he ate my ass.
Got it.
I have the girl that
he's clear.
You guys were also addressing earlier about her being a content creator, or he said that it was a collaboration. She's calling me right now. Can I answer?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So basically, I'm on stream right now. Do you want to defend yourself, or do you want to say anything? They can hear you. Just a warning.
This is crazy.
They don't know who I am, though, right?
No, I'm not gonna. They only know your abbreviation, AAY.
Okay, so I mean, I was with him like last year, and I guess he got mad at me about something, so he just now decided to release the video. And he told me, "I'm gonna send you the video. If you don't want it released, I'm not gonna release it." So a few months later is when he decided to release the video, and it went viral. I cried and cried and cried. Don't release the video. Take it down. He published it. I guess he sold it to some type of porn site, and it went viral from there. And I begged him for months to take the video down. Oh, you got to talk to my management team. You got to talk to da. He kept dubbing me and pushing me off for months. So long story short, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna get my lawyer involved. So he was just like, oh, I don't have time to deal with that. I'll take it down. He never took the video down until the other day. So then I told him, like, bro, I am pregnant. I can't be dealing with none of this shit that you're talking about. Like,
that's K Miami.
So,
who's K Miami? Let me do some research.
I go to the doctor every 2 weeks because I'm pregnant, and they've taken my blood. They've taken all my urine samples. They did anal swabs. They did vaginal swabs. Nothing came back, but it's just, why are you ignoring me?
Wow.
Yeah, they heard everything.
Hey, Danae, you said something on Twitter, so I want to ask how you rationalize it, right? Because Gucci says she might be a victim, she's not my victim. That's his statement. Man. What you did say is that you are a victim, but you also said that you said it was your
fault.
The kid, and I think some people might be having a hard time rationalizing what that means. If you're a victim, how could it be your fault, right? So how do you look at the entire situation, in the aftermath?
So I live my life trying to hold myself accountable in every situation that I'm in, whether or not I am the main problem or I'm the smallest problem. So I was always taught that, especially whenever I was young. I grew up around dysfunctional people. So you learn how to break generational curses as you get older. And so I can completely understand that I should have known as an OF creator and a quote unquote baby porn star, what a herpes sore or a dried up herpes sore looks like, not to collaborate with somebody unless you get their full panel results. I completely understand that. But not only were me and Gucci collaborating, he also was speaking to me in a romantic manner and he was making romantic gestures. So
did you get his name tatted? I seen a video. Like,
it's covered now.
Oh my god!
But
wait,
it was.
Were you guys that much involved that you got his name tatted? Tatted though? Because how old are you?
She's 19.
I was 19 at the time. I'm 20 now.
She got the nigga name tatted. The nigga had a bump,
like,
and everything.
I found out that
She's slow.
If you tatted his name, you like this guy, right?
Yeah, we were like.
I've only had raw sex. I've only had raw sex.
I got his name tatted 4 days into knowing him, and I know everybody's like, "Whoa,
that's it." 3 times.
Was the dick that good? Like I know. Obviously, it's sour grapes at this point, but still,
it was just big.
Bro, hold on, Ak, you're a grown ass man asking if another dick is good.
No, because I gotta ask her why would she get his name tatted 4 days into me?
Because she liked him. They were like each other a lot.
It wasn't even just that. It was also content.
That's not normal. That's not normal.
It's not normal, but I am not in a normal predicament. It was also content. He was telling me that he was going to be my content partner. He was telling me that we were going to keep consistently making content. This meeting was not, oh yeah, let's just collab and then part ways. No, the reason why I was in Houston, the reason why I was spending time in Houston was because he was going to become one of my he was going to be my romantic partner.
Got it.
This was not just a collaboration.
Got it.
And so I got it even right here. The placement is kind of fucking ironic because while we're doing content, they're gonna see, oh yeah, this is his.
Oh, I get it.
Yes.
But Ak, basically, while she's sucking dick, it's gonna be like right here.
Pause.
No.
Pause, bro. Pause.
I'm gonna ask a few devil advocate questions just because in situations like this you'll have people thinking this, right? So someone might say, well, maybe you and him fell out, and now you're just blaming anything you've contracted on him. Did you cover the tattoo after you found out, or did you guys fall out before? Because you clearly covered it, and you're just bringing your story to light now. So what happened? So you went there. I guess he sold you a dream. You guys are having sex. He's and I've heard this theory also said, right? They were like, hey, she's 19 and probably ignored safeguards because of the collab potential and what it could do for her career. Do you think that's true or no?
I know that's not true. I know that in the moment I just wasn't thinking, and also I would have expected somebody with herpes, especially in this field, to disclose their herpes diagnosis. And on top of that, with people thinking that I just said it was because I was mad, me and him stopped talking right before I found out that I had herpes. My gut was telling me to get away from this man, not only because of my health situation, but it was also this man did not make me feel safe.
What does that mean?
So,
if you could explain, sorry.
The abuse.
So
nigga.
it has been documented that this man has a tendency to be aggressive.
Has he hit you or pushed you or shoved you or anything like that?
He has not hit me, but he did grab my hair and scream in my face that I don't know who I'm messing with. I can even have my friend vouch for me. I had to call my friend in the middle of the debate, or the altercation, even though I was frozen. He was screaming at me. He was drunk. He was mad. Stuff happened that night that I don't necessarily want to get into because I would be bringing another person that does not need to be named in the situation. But my friend heard him threatening my life.
I have a question for you. Sorry, Danae. Someone asked me to ask you about. There's a threesome that you guys had. Who is the other person involved in that threesome?
Respectfully, I don't want to talk about it because the girl no longer does content and the girl does not need to be addressed. I mean, me and her did have an altercation, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at. Is that tensions were high that night.
Got you. Okay. But
I watched you on the 20v1. They say you were known, which again, I'm playing devil's advocate here. They say you're known to beat up bitches. They said that's what they said about you. And matter of fact, you kind of, I want to shout out the YouTuber Sean something.
Yeah, bro. We was watching that yesterday.
I don't know if that was an older new thing, but they said you were known to be aggressive yourself. So you look nice and sweet here, but like maybe maybe you're aggressive as well.
I can definitely say that I have developed a name for myself for being able to fight, yes, but I only really get in altercations, physical altercations, whenever I feel like I am.
This nigga Sean is marketing.
Whenever
Look
somebody
at this.
threatens me, I could take it there,
Nigga did a
but
20
I'd rather not. I'd rather talk it out. But if things get physical, just know that it is not just, oh, I'm trying to be an aggressor. I'm being the aggressor. No. I'm pretty sure if everything didn't happen and things went well with the Gucci situation, his roommates could even vouch that anything that happened that night was because everything got out of hand as far as the other two in the threesome. And I was in the middle.
Jealousy?
Just went off. I don't really want to talk about this situation.
Could you just give us like a broad timeline, because things seem to be unraveling really quickly. So you meet the guy, do a scene, he convinces you to come to Houston, you go to Houston with him pretty much the next day, do a couple more scenes, 4 days later you get his name tatted. When do you guys stop dealing with each other?
Yeah, like the absolute day, the last time that you guys actually.
Man.
Yeah, because it seems like you guys have not been messing around for more than like 30 days. It feels like this was like maybe a 2-week thing, right? Am I tripping?
So that's not the case. No, it was about a month.
Okay.
So basically, we officially stopped talking March 22nd, the day before my birthday. I started getting nightmares and I started feeling really uneasy about this man. I like to say that I'm very spiritual. So if something puts me off and turns me off, I'm kind of off. So me and him were kind of like going back and forth, not really talking up until that day and everything like that. And then my last message to him before I texted him basically after I found out, was never contact me again.
Okay.
March 22nd.
And then hold on, what did you put under the net? You'll never. Sorry, under that you put something. What'd you put?
You will reap something. What did it say?
I don't know if I'm supposed to read that. Well, I said, you will reap what you sow. You know what you did, and one day God will handle you. You knew I wouldn't find out till later. I wonder how many others there were. You're sick and don't deserve your name, because his name means God is worthy to be prayed. Aluatosin. So
Gucci third leg means what? Wait, hold on. What?
That's what he told me the definition of his name is. I did meet another Nigerian man that told me that that's not what it meant, but it does still have relation to God. But basically I said, like,
bro, this shit is really crazy, chat.
Yo, for
my
your own
collab,
sanity, bro, just have
the only
sex
other
with one
man
person,
I had
bro.
sex with Raw too is calling me. Can I answer?
Yes.
That's
Is
the
this
only
shit
other
not crazy to y'all,
collab
chat?
that I had sex with Raw. Can you turn off the live stream in the background, please?
Hey, you still on? Wait, hello?
Yeah, I'm still on stream. You're actually they're all listening to you right now. You want to say something?
Wait. Because people call and telling me that you saying something about me on stream. Like, where are you?
I'm saying that you don't have herpes. I'm clearing your name, love.
Somebody said something about a white girl. What is that?
Okay, so you remember whenever we were on FaceTime that day and you told me that you told me that you heard that a white girl was going around saying that he gave her herpes?
Oh, okay. That gets scared because I never like did anything else. Which I didn't even. Yeah, more to the story. The girl was like, yeah, he gave it to her spring break in Miami. But my homeboy, he tripping. He said some other shit. He said the white bitch with herpes. So I was like, but he said you telling live stream that. So I'm like, whoa, wait.
Yeah, well,
bro, get to it, bro.
Well, thanks for helping me out, love.
Okay. But yeah, handle that.
All right.
So
yeah.
Get that nigga out of here.
Hey, I'm gonna ask another.
Get that nigga out of
Again, you know, I know you also probably have the OnlyFans community who are probably tuned in for this. So I don't want him to think that I'm like, you know, trying to ask questions to fuck you up. But I want to ask questions that, you know, that you're not gonna see responses to this on Twitter.
Chat, no, we didn't, bro.
Some people are gonna be like, okay, why go to the internet rather than go to because
Chad, no, he didn't, bro. Shut the fuck
because,
up, bro.
Obviously, if you are infected with something and you're intentionally spreading it and you're not disclosing it to people, that could be a crime, right? And you mentioned other people are thinking about pressing charges. Why didn't you choose that route?
Okay, so I had people in my ear scaring me, telling me that it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to charge him. And I'm not worried about having this be a civil case. I don't want his money. I couldn't care less how much money he made off of me or any other girls. I want this man registered as a sex offender.
Whoa.
I want this man in jail. What he's done to multiple women, allegedly, and what he has done definitely to me, deserves to be in jail. And I honestly have seen the justice system fail people time and time again. It's like this case with the guy that got prosecuted and murdered for a murder he didn't even commit. I know
I'm using the bathroom. Y'all are
there
being so
was
fucking
a
weird now, bro.
large risk
Y'all
that
think
I
this shit's a joke, bro.
didn't
My
have
life,
enough.
this shit's scary as
All
fuck.
I had
Y'all
was
weird
the
as fuck. I'm about to make a call. I'll be back in 10
all I
seconds.
had was the negative result on March 1st. But as far as the other stuff, I wasn't sure that I would win. But
did you talk to the police though?
Love you too, bro.
Or at least try to contact them?
No.
Are you thinking about doing that or no?
Yes, for sure.
He did not say
For
Sky
sure, especially
Breeze.
after this
Chad,
live
he did
stream.
not say Sky Breeze.
Especially after this one.
What do you think he was gonna say tonight? Because obviously this was the first time he was gonna speak. Do you think did you, in any part of your mind, did you think he was gonna admit it, maybe issue an apology, or do you think he was gonna kind of like gaslight and just be like, "Yo, he a victim, not my victim"? You thought it was.
Well, that was even, I'm not gonna lie, he surprised the freak out of me. I'm not going to hold you. As far as saying that he has HSV1 but not HSV2, oh, you are creative. What else? Him saying that I'm not his victim rubs me a bit weird. I didn't expect him to really name drop or really address me at all. I thought he was going to address the things like the rape allegations that are pinned against him, the allegations of him faking his test results, all that other stuff. I didn't think that he was actually going to talk about me because
paper. You feel
he knows
me?
what he did.
But
do you think he ruined your life?
No. As far as ruined it, he did drastically change my life. He did cause a lot of trauma, a lot of emotional instability, and a lot of things going on. But I personally don't feel like anybody's life can be ruined from having herpes. Herpes is definitely lifelong.
I asked that because I watched the videos of you being so emotional and crying, and I watched your vlog, and I was just like, again, I feel like there's maybe other women who are, for whatever they're thinking about their career, they're like, oh, I'm going to be quiet. And for you, just emotionally, you couldn't be quiet because you felt it was affecting you just mentally and maybe even physically as well, that you felt you had to speak out. So I was wondering where you were.
It definitely affected me.
Chat, nobody fucking says Sky Bree, you fucking retards in my chat, bro.
I won't say he ruined my life.
She don't got it, you
primarily
weirdos.
because it has taught me to be more healthy. It's taught me to
My
establish
life, y'all
more
weird.
boundaries in my life. It has taught me to be more safe. It has made me get more educated on several different STDs. And I honestly believe that whenever you contract a virus like this or any virus,
that shit's so weird, Shay. Y'all being weird.
literally free yourself from burdens,
My life
mental
needs it.
burdens, physical burdens by just having optimism. And I feel like now that I have optimism, I don't feel like he ruined my life. Did I feel like he ruined my life whenever it first happened? Yes.
Is this
now,
the first? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
This
No, I was going to ask, was this the first STD you've ever contracted?
No.
Okay.
Oh my
but the first
God.
incurable one.
Yes.
Oh my God.
What did you think about him saying that he quit? See, he says after his tests come back, he's putting his jersey into the rafters and he's quitting the porn or OnlyFans game. And he says he might even delete his channel. So, I'm guessing he has videos with you and him. He might delete those. I don't know if that'll give you some type of mental peace.
Man.
So y'all don't think it's a little suspicious? Not fishy at all. This man his career was completely fine before these allegations came out, and then now that things are out about him,
Promote a condom.
Well, I thought it was a joke when he told me he was promoting a crypto NFT with condoms. That's the craziest thing. That means he's and look, I'm not fucking trying to But that's crazy. Like NFT fucking for condom promotion is crazy.
Yo, Adin, stop playing.
Why are you not like, bro? That's crazy, bro.
Now you want to use condoms? Now you want to promote condoms, babe?
Man.
Hey.
But look, one thing I do think that's a bit sus on Gucci's end, because I haven't made a decision yet. Like, I think like you're coming in here with the facts. I would have loved to have seen you guys on the same panel together. Tomorrow he wants to do.
I would have loved to do it too.
Tomorrow he's going to show the results live on stream with me and Ack. I hope that you come and do that tomorrow. I just don't really.
This shit's better than Maury,
I don't know.
nigga.
Ack, what are you thinking?
Listen. This is what I believe, right? I believe that Gucci might have it.
No, he's not.
But he's in denial that he gave it to her. Right? So, in a way to cope, it's like saying, hey, if I got it, and he probably, one thing, and that's why when I was asking him questions, he wasn't that clear on, even though he said, oh, we get tested every 2 weeks, but then he said, well, I had outdated tests. So, he probably didn't know when he contracted it. And I think it's probably a better coping mechanism to be like, well, if you have it, you gave it to me, rather than you've been having it but neglecting your health, so you've been giving it to people, right? And I think the timing of the oh, I quit or I'm retiring, like, come on, man, bro. This nigga think he's like LeBron, like, you know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean? You know,
this shit better than Maury, nigga.
I don't think this would have happened if
like,
you didn't speak out. And
you are not the spreader.
One thing I've realized about the OnlyFans like game is like, it seems more of a hustle more than a profession, because it feels like people are in it for the quick buck, as opposed to realizing that, hey, this is supposed to be a community like the porn community is, at least LA porn community, where like, hey, if you know, half of these chicks, and again, I don't hate OnlyFans models at all, really. It's just that half of these chicks are fucking random rappers and athletes who are fucking everybody, right? It's kind of unsafe. So like something like this is bound to happen. I think you're going to be the poster child and he's going to be the poster child for people to realize that, yeah, for the quick buck you made, you might, you know, like, again, you're 20 years old and you've contracted something that you can never get rid of. You're going to have to be coping with it, right? And, you know, it's put like a microscope on that, it's put a microscope on that industry that hopefully, you know, there's some changes that happen. If you ask me.
And that was literally the intention. I didn't want to hear another person come out and say, yeah, I got herpes from Gucci Third Leg. I got herpes from a porn collab. I feel like just because it is so prevalent in the population does not mean that a porn star should have herpes and not disclose to their partner or their collaboration that they don't have it. Respectfully, I feel like morally, if you have come in contact with any kind of disease, disclosing is the most important thing to do. Let that person know that there's a risk of you contracting something with having sex.
That's true.
You know, but a lot of people aren't comfortable. A lot of people aren't ready for rejection. A lot of people aren't, because I know women and models that have contracted HSV in the porn industry, that it wasn't from Gucci. It was from whenever they first started 6 years ago, 10 years ago. And they just don't know who it was because they might have had a full group scene or they fucked a couple people that day. You know?
Man.
I want to ask you a question. For someone that wants to know if they have HSV2 or not, what's the correct way of doing it and also proving to the world that they don't have it?
Their ass was getting that
So honestly, it's none of the world's business, first off. It's none of anybody's business other than the person that you are going to be having sex with. Just to make that clear. But as far as figuring out if you have HSV or herpes in general, honestly, everybody has the gene. Everybody has it in their system. It's just whether or not it's activated. As you can see, whenever I showed my result, there was a number on that green box that I had. It said less than 0.9. That means, yes, it's in my system. No, it's not active. No, I cannot give it to anybody. No, I will not receive an outbreak. If you have HSV 1 or 2 and you're not experiencing symptoms, Honestly,
let me go recheck my
healthcare providers
results.
do not suggest that you go get tested because you could
I
scare
have a
yourself.
picture of it.
You could scare yourself into thinking that you have something and that you're going to have to deal with something lifelong that will probably never come up and never be contagious ever in your life. As far as getting tested, I feel like you should get tested if you have symptoms. If you have something like an outbreak, if you have discomfort, if you have itchiness, if there are symptoms, go get tested. But if not, I mean, herpes is literally something that isn't life-threatening for real.
So it's overrated, basically.
Of course, the stigma is way too high. People think that you're dirty just because you have herpes. I literally know somebody personally that caught herpes their first body. The first time they ever had sex was the first time they ever contributed, whatever the fuck. I don't know how to say that.
Contracted.
There it is. I do know how to say that, but it just didn't come to mind. Contracted it without having multiple sex partners. It was the first time they were deceived. Things like this is sexual assault. It's sexual violence.
If you do decide to keep doing your OnlyFans and keep having sex on OnlyFans, I'm obviously they're gonna know, but I'm saying, are you gonna be using protection now? Are you not gonna be using protection? What does your future content look like?
So my future content is really gonna kind of be solo content. I haven't necessarily been into the whole collaboration. If I do post a porno or anything like that, it's going to be a romantic partner, somebody that I'm actually involved with. Again, after I caught HSV, I started to respect myself more, if I'm being completely honest. I stopped having just random ass sex as often as I would before.
Is that, I don't mean to cut you, but is that also like maybe, for the young girls who are watching you, you said after you caught this STD doing OnlyFans, you started to respect yourself a bit more. Do you think that that's part of, because again, this whole collab thing, and really what I think is that I think if homie got it, he probably was collabing with smaller creators, knowing that maybe I don't have the leverage of saying certain shit or asking him for certain shit, and y'all are just thinking about the collab opportunity, right? So like, that gotta be a bold move to know you got a big ass bump on your shit and be like, we still doing this shit and we filming it in 4K, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of predators go for people that don't have a lot of knowledge, don't have a lot of experience, and go for people that won't necessarily catch on.
Danae, Rob Suno, they say that you had a previous relationship with, I don't know what that is right now. Were you guys having, I don't want to get involved in your guys' private life, but is that somebody that, did you know at the time that you had HSV2 when you were with that person?
He knows that I have HSV, but I don't feel like it's anybody's business whether or not I had sex with him or not.
True. So, fair enough. Yeah, it's your guys' own relationship. I agree. But he knew.
But he does know that I have it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that I've met in person, even if we didn't have a sexual relationship or not, know that I have HSV too. It's not a secret.
Mm-hmm. Hey, by the way, so, again, Gucci Third Leg, the name is so crazy. So Gucci Third Leg says he's going to present his results on stream tomorrow. If he is indeed negative, will you give him an apology? And also, by the way, he says he is flirting with the idea of pursuing legal action because you essentially have labeled him as someone that has an STD that's passed it out. I don't know if that's what's nudging him to retire, but he's saying he's contemplating, once his results is in, pursuing some legal action about how you've spoken about him.
I mean, that's fine. If he wants to take legal action, I'm not. Does it look like my hand is shaking?
Pretty much Ross Suno might be right
I'm not at all scared of that. He can do whatever he needs to do to prove his case. I won't apologize because I came face to face with exactly what infected me. I'm not. I even if he does come up here with fake results or real results, another thing that I will tell everybody is that if he was on medication for long enough, he could become undetectable after being on medication for a specific amount of time. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind. But
wait, so you're saying that if he were to actually have HSV2, but he was on medication, it won't show up in a blood test?
If he was on medication for a prolonged period of time and he was undergoing treatment to make sure it's undetectable, yes, he could come up with a negative result. That happens. It's the same with HIV. You could be diagnosed with HIV 1 year and then 2 years later it's undetectable.
And how do you do that?
Medication.
Treatment. Gotcha.
Hey, by the way, does it make, because once all of this happened, and I'm wondering how you feel as a person. I want to go get retested. I really want to know like your reaction to, like, I seen one of my friends, Silky, like he's like, yo, she DM me, like, but he's like, yo, I dodged the bullet. I see there was a porn star, Lil D. Pause on that. He came out, he said, yo, I only took a picture with her. Like people are almost treating you like, yo, they have to speak up to say they never had sex with you, or if they did was way before. Bro. Does that make you feel a little bit hurt that people are speaking about you like, like they wouldn't want to touch you with a 10-foot pole, or, oh, I'm glad nothing happened, like they dodged a bullet, like they're speaking about you like that?
I really can put myself in other people's shoes. As far as Silky goes, I DM'd him after I saw the clip of him showing that he dodged a bullet. I literally, my management told me to hit him up to see if I could go on stream. I've been on several streams, time and time again, with Kai Cenat, Deshae Frost, V Boogie, all them people. Like, I've been on streams. I was just trying to see if I could go on a stream. Yes, he's an attractive man, but again, after I caught HSV, I slowed the fuck down. No.
So hold on, you're saying as soon as you got HSV2 and you knew that, that's when you were like, all right, I'm gonna take a step back and stop basically having sex so easily. You kind of like, I guess you could say you kind of like matured in your sexual life. It's like when you caught it, you kind of had like a reality check.
110%. And I feel like that's like a sign, again, to get into spirituality. It's a sign from divine to me that it was time to slow down, because even though I'm saying respect myself, OnlyFans models doing OnlyFans right now, it's not that they don't respect themselves. Mind you, like Academic said, it's a hustle. For me, it's rooted in things far more deeper than just a hustle. So for me, it was me disrespecting myself in a way, and I had to heal from that trauma. I had to self-explore, and I had to get to the root of things. But I definitely, I'm the fuck.
How much of you went down the realm of religion or spirituality? It felt like it was an awakening moment for you. Have you got into church, reading the Bible? Like, what have you been doing?
So I actually did buy my first Bible 2 months ago. Did I get through the whole thing? Gonna be honest, no. I've kind of always been on the border of religious and not. My mom was atheist, my dad was Christian, so you could only imagine what kind of household I was brought up in. I really started my spiritual journey whenever I was 15, after some things happened to me. And from there, I feel like I've just gotten closer and closer with first myself and Most High. And I honestly think that whenever I caught herpes, it was a time where it was just like, I was so excited for how much money that I was bringing in, especially after the Deshae Frost show and everything like that. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, money's looking great. Let me keep going. And then God was like, wait, it's time to slow down with the fucking, because you just wild out.
Man.
Right before you got all these blessings.
Man.
And in order to keep this thing going, in order to use your energy in the best ways possible, I have to give you a wake-up call. And that was that.
I know this is kind of a personal question, but I'm curious. And the reason why I'm curious, it's a two-pointer. How many bodies did you have before you caught, and then how many do you have after? And I just want to see where you're at with your sex life. And it's just anybody that also is worried about HSV2. And also, you're doing this for the women out there, even men out there. So how many bodies would you approximate that you had before and then after you were contracted?
So since everybody thinks I'm already nasty, bitch, I don't give a fuck about telling my body count. So Gucci was 44. Okay.
Damn, that shit spreaded as fuck.
I am now
44 at 19.
So during the time, and listen. After Gucci, right? Before I found out that I had herpes, I wilded the fuck out. Okay? After Gucci, I caught Let me go back.
Wait, hold on. By the way, wild the fuck out just for
Oh
content,
my
or you were just
God.
having fun having sex with random men?
I was literally like just having like
Spreading my pussy and
protected
letting anyone come in.
just flings, you know, and I was very safe. Like the only time that I was careless was with Gucci. As far as everybody else, people that weren't porn stars, I was overly conscious of everything that I was doing. You know, condoms for head and sex. Not only that, I wouldn't even have sex like for real. Like it might have been like, oh yeah,
Stop
suck
it.
your
You
dick
did
with
not. You did not suck the Shea Frost dick with a condom. Stop it, Cat.
I had sex with Deshae Frost before I fucked Gucci.
No, I know what. Remember, you because you said you gave Deshae Frost oral sex in June.
He knows what he's doing. He's forming.
Yeah. But I'm talking about like the spree that I had. The spree was already.
Wait, so annoying. Does the Shea have it or no?
Got it.
We don't know, bro.
Yeah,
By the way, you know, just trying to, you know, fact check here. I know you clearly pinpointed to the Gucci situation, but you did mention 44 guys before him or including him. How many men did you have sex with? Because you said it was in February, January, and February. Did you know?
I didn't wow out until probably like a week and a half before I found out that I had herpes. So with that time frame keeping in mind, there's no way that I would have fucking tested positive for herpes from any of those men other than Gucci.
How many men?
So
Yeah, this bitch got it in her notes.
I mean,
look
got
at your
my
face
shit in my
like,
notes, shit.
look at your face like, niggas.
nah, it was just.
Yeah, oh my God, the shit has it. That's crazy.
Bro, chill, bro.
I'm not good at that.
She fucked a nigga in June.
Hold on, I gotta use my
Nigga got
bro,
it.
chill, bro.
What?
Wait, what'd she say?
I'm not good at math.
She needed to use a calculator
Use
to
your
count
calculator. Let's see where we're at.
What?
Before I stopped, it was literally 7.
7.
Wait, so you had 7
70
before you
or 7?
completely were like, fuck this. I'm out. Like I'm out of the sex game. Like I'm a like be on some different shit. 7.
In a short amount of time, like mind you, it was literally like a week.
Okay.
Where I already had lesions, like I already experienced my lesions and everything. Like I didn't know what it was. I was still testing negative for herpes and everything.
A nigga a day.
The lesions already presented themselves prior to me having
That
sex
literally
with
is a
these people.
nigga a day.
Sorry, you said 7 different bodies. You said 7 different bodies in 1
This
week,
is
right?
insane.
By the way, you know why I'd called OnlyFans a hustle for most people is that, put it like this, right? And you know, I don't want to pocket watch or anything, but I could, you know, I always pocket watch, but still, I would imagine you said, you know, you're taking care of your family. Like this is like a career, right? I feel like a lot of people don't treat OnlyFans like even the low level porn star treats porn. For example, and the reason why I was saying about OnlyFans women is that if I know having sex with other male creators, right, is my job, I wouldn't jeopardize this to go outside that circle to fuck random people, fly out here, go fuck this rapper, this and third, knowing that, like, look what happened to you. Not saying obviously that happened
Why
there.
are you saying gay son or thought daughter?
Creator, but it could just end your whole shit, or not end your whole shit, but like just kind of change the trajectory of your life. And I think those people, and I'm even speaking about Gucci. I'm pretty sure he was just slanging cock everywhere. Like I'm pretty sure if he does have it, he didn't contract it from maybe a female creator. He maybe caught a chick on South Beach and just dicked her down and caught it. He was probably fucking every chick raw. You get what I'm saying? And that's the hustle part. If you know, when you know, I know a lot of sex workers, you know, that are on OnlyFans that they almost do like some cognitive dissonance in terms of how they look at OnlyFans. And because of that, there's a breakdown where you don't take it as serious, or you don't think that you need to have these necessary safeguards to make sure such a thing that we're talking about today doesn't happen. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, again, I do think this is very important because I hope the industry acknowledges this and like makes necessary
do you
changes.
know if she has symptoms
because
yet?
like I look at you, you're 20 years old, and you basically say your trajectory of your life like you're literally saying you almost regret it, right? Like, obviously not regret making the money,
She does
but,
have a
but you
bump on her
regret,
bottom lip.
these
Chill,
circumstances that led to this moment.
Nigga,
right?
I'm serious. Look.
Well, that's part of life. And look, the person you are today is you had to have gone through what you have gone through, and you've learned a lot. And I think that's good. I think everything happens for a reason, right? You said you picked up a Bible, and now you're understanding what you got to do now and all this stuff. So I think you've learned a lot, and maybe this is the correct path for you.
Hey, your future romantic partner. How would you? I know you're very young. You're probably not there yet. But and maybe you haven't even thought about this. But like, how would you explain this to your future romantic partner of how you came to this point, right? Like, that person's probably gonna love you, but they're probably gonna want to understand the decisions that led you to that point, and that the fact that they would be, they're gonna have to cope with the fact that you have herpes. Like, have you thought about that or no?
I have thought about it, and like you said, my future partner is gonna love me regardless of my past. And I honestly
Facts.
I don't want to overthink about it, because I know that real love isn't based on what has happened before, what will happen later. It's about how you guys feel right now, how you guys are compatible and everything like that. And I want everybody, even if you caught HSV, regardless if you had a whole face or not, remember that. Like, somebody is going to love you regardless of what happened to you. Like, it doesn't matter. Especially to
Is that
them,
before
especially
or
to that
after she
person
tells
that is
them?
really meant to love
Bro,
you.
it's
But I
a
wanted to
little
ask
quicker, but they
something,
were talking.
actually, because if he was getting tested, right, every week, like he said that he was,
I think it's
and if
every.
he was
You're right. Yeah, every
every
2 weeks.
2 weeks,
Mhm.
why can't we see a test result today? Why do we have to wait until tomorrow? If he already has a negative result from recently,
That is true.
why can't he post it today?
He was
Why
showing
can't
shit
he
from
show
like
us
last year and shit.
for sure?
Exactly. Show the most
Hold
recent
on.
one.
Great question, and I'm gonna give the answer that my understanding gave me, and then you could tell me because you're in that business. It felt like he was agreeing with me when I said that most standard testing panels does not include a blood test for HSV2. You could tell me if standard panels for the adult entertainment industry included. I guess he was saying, yeah, the majority of people don't get tested for it. So I guess he has to go out of his way and to request a test for it, and that's how we could get it. Right? Does that make
Okay,
sense?
well, I mean, but I know that. I mean, shit.
Well, we're gonna see tomorrow. I mean, I'm not trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here, right? I don't, but tomorrow he is coming on.
I think that boy guilty. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely think he's guilty. Like, you know what I mean? I think he's capping a little bit too much, but I think he's trying to do one of those things to say she ain't catching from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what he's trying to do. How much would an apology do to you? Like, if he was saying, hey, listen, I apologize, not saying it's gonna make anything better, but if he owned up to it and said, hey, I apologize for my unsafe practices while having sex with you, would that mean anything to you at all?
Of course, I would appreciate it. I feel like any victim of any kind of assault
Wait, so what about
would
the 7
appreciate
niggas?
an apology,
Oh
a
my
direct
God.
apology from the predator that did it to them. But honestly, it wouldn't mean anything compared to knowing that he can't do it again. Because sorry only means so much.
Question: What if he were to want to be like, all right, look, I'm in your city, let's meet up, let's link, and I wanna meet face to face and apologize to your face. Does that mean anything?
I will never, ever, ever, ever intentionally link up with that man ever in my life, only because of what has happened with us behind closed doors.
Right. I get that.
No,
Hey, I know you don't want to talk about other women, but like, so when I watched a video of the tattoo, there was another woman who got his name tatted as well. Do you believe she's contracted? I know you don't want to speak about other people, but do you believe that she is contracted that virus as well? Because clearly that was during the same period where clearly you all were having sex, or he had sex with you and probably her. I'm taking it from your body language. You probably think she did.
Again, Well, I said this on Twitter. I feel like it's very disrespectful to assume somebody else's STD status, considering that he did have an outbreak while he was fucking me and her. Hey, context clues.
Do the math, right?
But I mean, I don't know. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, bitch, you got to hurt. Because, babe, I don't know. You could have been the lucky ones because there is 100% a possibility that could happen. I'm not going to say 100%, but there is a likelihood that she could not have contracted the virus. I do know that they were having sex a week before because that was one of the conversations that we had was that they were having sex a week before I even fucking
Man.
you know? So, and it takes a while for sores like that to heal up to the way that it did. So she could have that shit.
How?
You know? I don't know.
How are you going about treating your herpes?
I'm on medication. On top of that, I am very conscious of what I put in my body. Whenever you do have herpes, you have to stay away from things like rice, bread, complex carbs. Taking lysine every day. Anybody that has herpes, lysine, 1,000 milligrams of lysine a day will help balance that arginine and lysine in your system. Arginine is what causes an outbreak, so just stay away from that. That's complex carbs. That's cocoa. That's alcohol. That's tobacco. That's like unhealthy things for your body, basically. If there's high arginine levels in your body, you're going to have an outbreak.
Chat for everybody. Thank you. Anyone in the live chat that has herpes or knows anyone with herpes, thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Of course.
Wait, and again, being very serious here. Before I even knew, actually, I knew you were coming on here, and I hit up Adin specifically. I said, make sure I'm on to speak to Gucci or whatever. But I learned going on your Twitter, and there was another person you retweeted. I promise you, I learned so much
being so fucking
about it.
Stop, bro.
It made me a little bit more prepared to ask some of the questions that hopefully people are watching. They, obviously, you're probably not coming to me at Adin like your doctor, but hopefully you can learn something. I wonder what you are gonna do in terms of, or if you even feel the need to do anything in educating, because when people hear that is kind of like the new HIV. Like, people like, what? Like, but once I heard a lot of education, okay, the percentage of transmission during this time is this, blah, 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 blah. Like, when I learned a lot more, and it made me a lot less ignorant, and I probably would have had a very ignorant conversation without knowing that. Do you feel like it's your job to kind of like help the masses kind of realize what this is?
Yes, 110%. I full-heartedly want to become an advocate for herpes. I want to be somebody that people can ask about herpes. I think that, especially now, exposing myself to the world, I feel like it's a definite door opening to being a person that can help everybody first get past this narrative and stigma that anybody with herpes is literally just dirty. That word dirty triggers me because you can still be clean and have herpes. But yes, I definitely think that my career is more leaning towards being an advocate more than a porn star or an OnlyFans model, because even OnlyFans models, I know a ton of OnlyFans models, bright women, smart women, creative women, talented women. And they just decided to do porn, so nobody takes them serious sometimes. So it's like, I definitely think that I'm going to switch over to that and show that I learned from my situation, and everybody can learn from my situation as well.
Gotcha.
What did your parents think about the diagnosis? Like, I would imagine if I'm your father and I hear that, I might want to catch a body, a homie. You get what I mean? Like what was the moments of you, even telling your parents? I'm guessing you probably went to them before the internet. Did they embrace you? Did they, I don't know if they were in tune with your decision to become a OnlyFans creator. Did they hit you with the, well, I told you so, or were they, sympathetic? You tell me.
So I don't really talk to my dad for personal reasons.
11 parts, thank you
as
for the
far as
sub.
my mother goes, supportive since day one. She's really the reason why I'm still here today, because anybody that
why are you guys saying of course
suicidal tendencies that come after.
Yeah, these results are old,
so
I don't have
she
my
has
other
been my number one
ones.
supporter. Even
I don't have
before
my
I caught
2024
HSV,
ones.
it didn't matter what I was going through. She was there to support me. So I definitely
what did Jay
can't
say?
say that my mom has been there she didn't want me to do OF. She didn't want me to do porn.
Man,
But she
I'll be
also
wrapping my
wasn't
shit up.
going
You
to
got
shame
two?
me. She did not
Damn,
say,
Jay.
I hate
I'm sorry,
you,
bro.
this and that.
Who'd you get it
My mom
from?
has
Do you
always
know
been
who?
like an accepting person.
I ain't gonna lie. You gotta let niggas know
As far as
names,
my dad
bro.
goes, he did find out that I did OnlyFans after I caught herpes, but my dad is a Caribbean man. I don't really want to tell him. He's probably gonna find out. He doesn't really have social media.
Wait, he doesn't know?
much.
I be having
Like my dad doesn't
shit
know that I
on.
have herpes. No, he's probably found out with the rest of the world.
What country?
Jamaica.
Oh my God, Bumbo Clyde. Yeah, nah, he gonna be great. You see the flag back there? They're not playing. But any siblings, by the way?
I have a little brother.
How old is he?
He is 18.
Oh,
hey, I read
Okay.
through. Again, there was a very smart woman. I think she's a woman. I don't know if it was who again you retweeted a bunch. She had so many resources for people who are sex workers. I'm wondering if you tapped into some of those resources or if you sought therapy, because again you mentioned suicidal thoughts and that has to you have your whole life ahead of you, and it feels like you're dealing with understanding what this disease, or not disease, but virus is better than you were when you probably first contracted it. Did you seek any therapy, or you've just been kind of doing it on your own?
Oh, I've just been doing it on my own. So I did experience recently a panic attack and a mental breakdown after quite some time since.
I pray for her though, man. That shit is scary, bro.
Healing is never ending.
Don't be silly.
I feel like at first I thought I could really do it by myself, but after everything that's gone on the last couple of days, it kind of made me realize that it is time to go to therapy. I did go to therapy in high school before everything happened. Now, I definitely am going to seek that. I definitely think that anybody that is experiencing something like this needs to go to therapy.
I do want to. Sorry, I don't want to butt in though. You seem like you're shining and you're glowing, and I do want to say you're not dirty for having herpes. You know what I mean? Like, it's true what you're saying. And anybody that does have herpes in this chat, there's thousands of people watching. Somebody that they know that somebody, or maybe even them, they have herpes. So it's awesome seeing you shine and look like you're glowing right now. And seriously, kudos to you, for real. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
And by the way, I said the same thing to Gucci third leg.
She's brave. She is brave,
anyway,
nigga.
What I said to him is that
she is brave, nigga.
This woman coming out and saying it, people are gonna act like she's a 1 in 100. I listen. I got my ear tapped in to the industry, and if you hear about the music industry and the women they have sex with frequently, and sometimes people be asking these questions, why everybody passing around some of the same women? I would probably say the herpes rate in the industry is like 40%. That's how, again, people want to act like, oh no, this is this one girl. Man, there is I could name 20 Instagram models, and the same rappers keep fucking them. I'm like, well,
Almighty J just said I have herpes live on the Kick chat.
Oh, well.
What's crazy is actually one thing that actually, this might sound insane, and this is alleged, this is rumored. I'm going to literally scream that it's rumored that people like Diddy, crazy person to say it first, Rihanna, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all these kinds of people.
Oh yeah, that is true. They
are rumored to have herpes.
Yeah, that is true.
That
is true.
What?
Usher.
That's facts. That's facts.
All that kind of stuff.
That is facts. That's
some
facts.
of the most
That's facts.
successful people in the industry, some of the most successful people in just regular business have have things like HIV, have hepatitis. There's hepatitis strains that are incurable. There's things that people don't know.
Yo, Chad, stop fucking these random
behind
bitches,
closed doors,
bro. Please,
somebody's
bro.
going through, and they might look up to that person.
Stop fucking random bitches,
I gotta be honest.
bro.
Years ago, when the whole lawsuit came out with Usher, I was shocked by it, but he ended up settling. And I'm gonna be honest with you, women still love him.
What are you talking
whatever.
about? I have my results, man.
Some of those names you mentioned, which I won't say because some of them powerful as a motherfucker. But again, I don't know if maybe it's an industry thing versus the rest of the regular world. But I think people, because you were vocal about it, and you're coming out to say, I have it.
The doctor had it, and they told me
they're gonna make it like you're the 1 out of 100. You're the
1%.
When you're probably It's at least 30%. I know I said 40, but it's at least 30%. So
And
think about every celebrity,
why was the
or
neighbor
especially
there?
the music business, one out of
My
three.
neighbor was there
Act
because
word
I
on the
was
street
scared
is
to
saying
tell
that
my
6ix9ine
mom that I was
gave it
getting
to
an
you.
STD test.
Yeah, this
I
yo,
was scared
how
to
you
tell
gonna
my
turn a
mom,
serious topic?
so
We having so much awareness
I had
right
my
now.
neighbor take me. That
You better clear up Almighty J's name, man. Like,
No,
how you gonna...
Jay said it to me.
Oh, you said you got it.
No, Jay in my chat said I have herpes.
So he said you have it, or he
No,
has it?
like I as in him. He said it.
Oh, okay. All right, well, everybody live their truth.
And
Whoa,
I want to.
would you do a scene with him?
Yo, chill.
Jay, Almighty Jay.
Respectfully, and that's something I wanted to touch on. Respectfully, I understand that a lot of people may relate to me and have herpes as well. I appreciate the gestures. I appreciate the offers, but I am not looking for somebody to create content with. And just because you have herpes, I love that you offered. Thank you so much. But I will not collab with you just because you have herpes. My soulmate could have herpes as well. Hey, I have no fucking clue. But I'm not going to trauma bond with somebody just because they have herpes like me.
Question: does your baby, when you plan to have a kid one day, is there a way to protect your child from having herpes?
C-sections or being on medication whenever you're going through a birth. And if you don't have an outbreak, even if you're not medicated, there's a possibility that you can have a smooth birth without having any complications.
Got it.
But I do want to ask you guys, whenever he comes on here tomorrow, please ask him to log into that portal. Like, fuck a scrolling down the website. Fuck that. You can fake whatever the fuck.
Man.
Right? Have him log in. Because he ain't logging to shit. He really didn't really show much of shit that's really...
Okay. Well, look, tomorrow, will you be active as well to hop on?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay,
Most
cool.
likely.
Cool.
I predict how tomorrow's gonna go. Listen.
And
So after they wrap up this segment, I'm gonna show you my results.
Shot 5. So just fact checking. I can show everybody. So.
And by the way,
prove it.
I have a prediction how tomorrow's gonna go. No, what the fuck? We don't. Yo, I think tomorrow. Listen, there's no way he's hopping on here to show anything but a negative test. Like, come on, what type of idiot would do that, right? So he's gonna show a negative test, right? It's just how he's gonna show a negative test. Like, nobody's gonna come on here and be like, all right, Adin, thank you for giving me the platform to announce. What the fuck?
I have herpes, HSV too.
Like, hell no. So it's either he's not gonna come on, or if he comes on, it's definitely gonna be negative. And then it's just whether you believe the validity of whatever negative you see. Did he finesse it? Is it a legit test? And I think, the story will be told, right?
Okay. Well, look, let's continue this tomorrow. Act part 2 tomorrow. I do want to say thank you so much for coming on, Danae, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow, and we'll see where we're at with everything.
Let's go, Danae.
Thank you for having me. You guys are great. I love it.
Let's go, Danae.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.
Bye.
Act, stay on really quick, academics.
Okay, hold on.
Act tomorrow, 100%. You're not wrong. He's gonna come up with a negative test. We just got to see if that test is real.
Yeah, and I think that's where I'm gonna try to do a little bit of research on how people could fake a test. Because come on now, first of all, my boy Nigerian, come on man, yo, you think a Nigerian coming on here to disgrace the whole country with a positive test, bro? Are you crazy?
So do you think that he's negative or positive?
Kobe,
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother.
20 months.
This is my gut feel.
Subscribe to the stream.
And again, I'm still gonna be very neutral. Because I don't want to just say, blah, blah, blah. But I think homeboy got it. I think he got it. I think he was probably being arrogant. Like, again, I'm reading these cues that are just mad in the open. He's spitting in girls' mouths. He's going on podcasts saying he's fucked 3,000 girls.
Right.
I see girls that have talked about they couldn't wait to collab with him. And it's a power dynamic, right? Like, yo, are you going to question me about my results when you're even lucky to be the chick was 19. Like, by the way, I know 44 is still a lot of bodies, but bro, he's probably looking at her like, yo, if your revenue was 8K a month before I fuck you, it's gonna jump up to 15.
Thank you.
So I definitely could see her I could definitely see him being so arrogant that he think, it could be hidden. Right?
Yeah. I do want to touch base on one thing though, a lot of girls nowadays, at the age of 19 and 20 have a lot of bodies. So that means, and you're not wrong, industry girls and just college girls, pretty much every girl in America. The average American girl nowadays has a lot of fucking bodies. I don't know because of my generation. I don't know what it is, Zach, but a lot.
Nah, this is generation. Yo, let me tell you, sport fucking has never been this popular. I mean, pop culture is pushing it. You have, it's coming through the music, it's coming through the culture. And again, as men get more sexually active younger, who are they getting sexually active with? Also, here's the thing. I think because, beauty is also becoming so much more common among women, and maybe like people have just bred into just more attractive women, or women just know how to, figure out how to get more beautiful. They're getting targeted by guys like, not saying you, but like people that got some shit.
No, I understand what you're saying.
And sex has become like this commodity,
like chicken hands.
Yeah, it's like a door opener for them, right?
Right.
Where, like back in the day, you would hear a guy really pursue a girl and not get anywhere. Like, could you imagine a girl coming around you and be like, "Yo, you gotta wait 2 months for it"? You get the fuck on out of here. You know what I mean? 20 times better than you, who's sucking dick first 5 minutes, and what she said was so alarming to me. She said, "I finally learned to respect myself afterwards."
After she got the herpes, yeah.
Man,
if I had a daughter, I'm clipping that and playing it for her 3,000 times.
Man.
Because I think, most women who do OnlyFans, before they get to the point that she's at, you know what they say? Oh, y'all are just mad because, like, we're taking the power in our hands. They feel it's empowering.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So they're not thinking about the health risk. They're not thinking about how society views them. Until a moment like this, and I think that's the sad part, bro.
You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. I think it's a little bit weird that why do you have to wait till you actually have the herpes to fucking have that way? Whatever. It's her life, and look, she's 20 years old. Yeah, she has 58 bodies at 20, but now by the time she's 30, she probably will have less than 100. And again, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to get at with this, but the point I'm trying to say is you're not wrong, Ak, and that leads me to think: would I rather a gay son or a thought daughter, Ak? And you answer that first: gay son or thought daughter?
Gay son or thought daughter? Now I'm gonna go with a thought daughter. Still, I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna try my best. A gay son we can't do nothing with, like we can't figure it out type shit. And I don't mean like we can't do nothing with, like I just mean, bro, I can't.
Nene, you want to know what it is with me?
My wisdom.
I ain't gonna lie. What made me slow down was me having paranoia. If y'all know how many times I went to go get an STD test when I first moved to Miami, that's what made me slow down. Like, okay, I need to stop fucking bitches. Like, no, real shit. Like, bro, I had a lot of STD tests to the point where my physician was telling me, get one partner. Why do you keep having sex with multiple women? Like, I'm tired of seeing you. You feel me? Like, real shit. I told y'all, when I first moved, chat, I fucked like 8 bitches in a year. No troll, nigga. No troll. After I took so many tests, I'm like, nah.
If there's no male presence,
I'm not doing this shit.
Right? That make them have that self-esteem of
8, that's it?
That
man, listen,
more than just
I'm proud of that little
everybody.
small 8. You feel me? If it's small to you, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Women used to say this thing, like, how much would you fuck somebody for? They would be like, $1 million. Yo, these chicks is fucking for like a $250 collab, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's like these days there's more sex workers than ever. Right? Like, women self.
Niggas say gay stuff because there's still hope.
Shit, I do think that starts from the home. So I'm gonna pick the thought daughter, even though I'm gonna blame the mom first. Somebody that maybe the granny was a thought. Somebody's a thought. That thought gene.
Give me gay son, Ak.
You want a gay son?
Give me a gay son. I'm gonna have his ass beat a few times and make him straight. I'm telling you, bro.
Yo, you know what you want me to do?
How you know what? What am I gonna do?
He might enjoy that ass beating.
You want to be in the bathroom showing him how to shave the hair off of his shaft of his dick. I don't know what type of shit y'all got going on, but that's not what we finna do over here. You feel me? Like, yeah, nah. Give me the thought daughter.
You're not wrong, man. A thought daughter. Look, every girl will have a hoe phase, right? So I guess you're right. I guess the thought daughter will eventually will be a wife after maybe you introduce her to God or whatever. Every girl's a fucking hoe phase. So you might as well.
You didn't tell me what you think though. The Gucci. Remember who's making $100,000 and says, yo, I'm out. Yo, you're making $100,000.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
I will say this. That is true. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
That is true. He never wanted to quit before.
You're spitting facts. Why would Gucci
He
just
never
quit
wanted to
OnlyFans?
quit before. He is Nigerian.
His name is gonna be the biggest. All the girls are gonna want him. He can make the most money ever. Why the fuck would he call it quits?
You know what that kind of made me think?
He is Nigerian.
That he knew he was. He knew he was positive, but tomorrow he'll come with the finesse for the negative. But he knows now that
All right, chat. Y'all keep asking me, but I had to look that shit up because I was just scared for my own sanity. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all can see the shit. You feel me? It say Quest Miami. Y'all see it? Quest Diagnostics Miami. You feel me? Chlamydia, not detected. You feel me? HIV, non-reactive. You feel me? HSV1, even one, nigga. Even one, negative. You feel me? HSV2, negative. Listen, I am good, chat. You feel me? Y'all don't gotta, you know what I'm saying, 2022. I told you that's the only one I got on my phone. I got 2021 in here. I got 2021. If y'all want to see 2021, I got 2021. That's the only one that I have in my phone. These are the pictures that I took. You feel me? These are the pictures I took. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other shit is in my question, but I ain't gonna lie. I know they negative. I'm good, chat. You feel me? And y'all know who was also in 2022? A girl who goes by the name of Skylar Brianna Harris, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm good. You feel me? You don't gotta worry on me, chat. I'm good. You feel me? I'm good. You don't gotta worry about me, gang. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good. You feel me? Nigga, I got chat. I got hella results in here. Look, here's another one. This, I think, is 2023. Let me see. Yeah, I think this is 2023. Look, here's another one. You feel me? I'm good. Y'all see those two right there? Negative, negative, negative. For HSV, negative. I'm no herpes, no chlamydia, nothing. I gonna lie. I told y'all though. I'm gonna keep it a stack. We can't see shit, bro. Well, let me make sure. Oh, that shit says SSN. Whoa, whoa. Hold on. Let's make sure we all good. Bet. Let me see if the focus is up. Hold on. Y'all can't see the, bro, I know y'all see negative right here. Right here. Hold on, let me zoom in. There y'all go. You feel me? Negative. Feel me? HSV, y'all can see it. HSV, negative. You feel me? HSV1, HSV2, negative. HIV, negative. You feel me? All that shit, this is my name. You see the results were 4 at the very bottom. You feel me? Relax.